Action! We are live. Today is September 17th, 9:17. We are here to do live free readings for you guys. We gather on Tuesday evenings, 8 p.m. Central Time. Myself and a platform of spectacular mediums from around the world. So right now we're just waiting for everybody to come in and so they can wake everybody up. Now let's adjust the mirror. Nope, I'm not at my house today. Oh, we're a little bit off here. Oh, crap. Maybe there. Welcome, Desiree. We are just waking up at 8 p.m. Well, I don't mean we're just waking up. I mean, we're just starting at 8 p.m. Waiting for my people to get in here. Talk about my other readers. La, la, la. Hello, Spicy. La, 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 la. Everybody keep tapping that screen and wake up that screen. Bree, thanks for joining. This one is for you. Oh, the goblin. Be careful. When the goblin shows up, it's saying that there's somebody around you that likes to create some chaos in your life. And they just think it's kind of funny. Be very careful. They're there to wound your ego, make you feel a little bit small about yourself. So just put your guards up a little bit there, all right? Michelle with 2 L's. Michelle with 1 L. Thank you so very much. You guys, keep tapping that screen. Wake it up so that it gets out there. We get all of our other readers in the house tonight. La la la. Hello, Helen. Where is Miss Helen? La la la. Invite. Brenda, invite. Invite.
Hello.
Hello.
Am I echoing or am I okay?
You are perfect.
Yeah, it's good.
Mira's going to be a little bit late. Miranda. Oh, well, that's so weird. There was 2 Mirandas on here. What in the dookie heck?
Oh, there's not room for 2 Mirandas.
I'm telling you, but it's the same. I think it was had you on there twice, I think. Where's Lori? Lori, where are you? You want to invite Lori, Miranda? For some reason, like I have to go down and scroll through on 50,000 people. All right.
I'm gonna see if I can, because sometimes if it's not like on the main thing, then it's hard to find them.
Let me see if I can find her. Hold on.
Wait, I found her. Never mind.
Wonderful. Okay. Let's see who else we got here. Spicy. This one is for you. Spicy, the Merlin. The Merlin is all about justice. Something is going on in your life. The Merlin shows up and it says justice will be served. Sometimes it's not always the way we want it, but justice will be served. So things are being looked out. And again, a lot of times it's around legal issues or something that's going on that you can't resolve on your own. And thank you, Heather. You guys keep tapping that screen. Robin, thanks for joining. La, 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 la. Robin, birth and rebirth. This is new change coming up for you. Shed that skin, get rid of the old, new skin is coming. Oh my gosh, I had a card land on my candle. So thank you so very much. We're just waiting for everybody to wake up here so we can get into some readings. If you are new here, what happens? What's happening?
You're on the comfy couch tonight.
I'm actually at Angel's house. Angel is now heading out because she's got some really important gig that I can't talk about right now until like Friday because it's like kind of hush hush, but it's a really cool gig. So she actually just left about a half hour ago to head out of state for a couple of days. So I'm going to be staying at her house. So I have a little short peek over here on the floor, and Marlene is up in bed.
Oh, you get to have the grandkids. That's nice.
I'm like, as long as I can go live by 8, it's okay. Get the baby to bed. All right, Lady Christina, and then I'll explain what we're doing here. Communication. You need to use your voice to communicate what's going on, okay? It's one or two things. One, you either use it too much and you're too loud and you need to filter, or 2, you're not expressing your feelings. So they're saying express your feelings and start talking, okay? Right now, guys, just tap that screen. I appreciate it. We are waiting for Lori, possibly. So what happens here, if you have not been here before, hi, Joe. If you have not been here before, we do readings for you guys for free. And if you are new here, tell us you're new here. And share it with a friend. Helen, want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hang on. I'm just setting myself in. Yeah. What do you want to know about me?
Well, where are you from, love?
I'm from England, UK.
Hello, beautiful. Yep, Helen is from the UK. Mira, she comes from Australia. Lori comes from, what state is Lori?
Nebraska.
Nebraska. I am from Illinois. If Lisa jumps in with us, Lisa is from where?
Australia, right?
Australia. And then we also, if Kimmy jumps in tonight, Kimmy is from
I
He's
think
from the UK
England,
as well.
UK, England, or
Yeah.
Scotland.
we got Oklahoma here. We got Scotland here. Hello, Carla. La, 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 la. So what we're going to do, if you are able to get into that little guest box while we are tapping that screen, everybody keep tapping it for a minute. Then what we're going to do is if you can get in that guest box, and then we're going to start pulling names from that guest box, and we're going to read for you. I'm surprised Lori's not here yet.
Yeah.
La, 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 la. Whose name did I just say?
Oh crap! I don't remember.
Oh, you said it's Laurie here. That's the last thing I heard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Clara, for some reason you're staring at me right now, so I'm going to tell you, it says let go. It's time to let go. There is something you've been holding on to, and you need to let that one go, okay? All right, so if you guys, hello, New York. Hello, Alexis. Alexis, this is for you, the Earth Fairy. The Earth Fairy is all about grounding, watching your physical health, paying attention to those little signs. She's also about getting your foundation stabilized. There's something going off, a little shift going on underneath you. Hello, Sheena, the psychic medium. Welcome. Sheena, burdens. The burden card comes up when you feel like you have been a burden to somebody else, or that you feel like you'll be a burden, so you're afraid to ask for things. So please make sure that you ask for things. Remember, some souls come here because they want to serve other people, and when you don't ask, you're taking away from their soul purpose. Hello.
I think I saw there's Mira. Yeah.
Where's Mira? Oh, she's here already? Oh, she's not too late. Is that Mira? Where is Lori? Something suspicious is happening.
Mira.
Oh, lovely. Hi, Dee Dee. Welcome to our crowd on Tuesday nights. We gather together at 8 p.m. Central Time. We do live readings. Please follow everybody that's in here. We are all mediums from around the world. Mira, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Mira. I'm the toilet psychic, or what do we call me?
Yeah,
I call you Mama Bear.
Yeah,
I have many hats.
she's our gatekeeper. Yeah. You here too.
Keep
Nice to
everybody
meet
in
you.
line.
Bay horse scale. All right, so I'm gonna let me know when you guys are ready. I'm gonna see if we got anybody in the box yet. Oh, we do. Okay. We asked though that if you jump in the box that we have not read you before, we all do private readings, and you can book private readings with us. But this is our time for you to get to know us, for you to connect the energy, and see who you would want to like maybe book a private reading. Michelle, just wondering if you know when you might upload the live from August 20th.
Oh.
I think I did already. I thought I did the August ones already.
Maybe it's stuck or something.
Did I miss a week?
I don't know. Oh yeah, you weren't here for one of the August ones, so that one I don't think we. It was Mira, so I don't think we didn't download. I don't think we recorded that one.
Alexis, were you on there when I wasn't there? Yes, because they do get recorded. They do get uploaded to my YouTube, and usually I'm like 2 or 3 weeks behind getting them up there. The last one you posted was a day before my reading. You all right, Mira? That was crazy because it was silent, so it was very strange to watch.
I've just, you know when you're like, I've got a little bit of Palo Santo left and you're burning it, but then if you blow it out, all of the ash goes everywhere, so I'm trying not to.
I thought you were choking. I was like, is she choking? I said, posted the day before my read. Okay, I will definitely look at that when I'm done. I'm in another live, but hear your voice so weird. I'm in another live, but hear your voice so weird.
That was, that happened to me before. Like when I exit out of everything, not all the app and stuff, but I can still hear like the last live I was in or something.
Well, maybe you're supposed to hear me, darling.
Yeah.
When you try to escape and it doesn't let you happen.
No escape.
No escaping. Oh, I see, Lori. Invite. I'm going to tell you guys something really cool about yesterday's reading. So Laura, right? Hi, Laura. So real quick, a story about yesterday's reading, and she doesn't care that I share this. So this is somebody that I've known since I was like 6 years old. And, you know, like when you have that friend, you've been friends forever, and then you guys move apart when it's a certain point in your life, but you still come together when somebody's, you know, when the clan has died or the family's died or something. And so she had, she's on TikTok and she watches me on here and stuff. And so she had brought one of her friends for a reading, and she had never sat with me before. So she brought one of her friends for a reading, and after it was all over with, she had called me that night. She messaged me. She's like, Michelle, that was insane. I need to book an appointment. So and I know you guys will agree with me, it's a little bit harder when you book for people that you know, because you have to separate and discern certain things. Like, okay, get out of my head because I already know that for a fact, you know, because I know something. So she was coming for her appointment, and I always meditate ahead of time. So I started writing, and I knew what her maiden name was because we were kids. We went to school together. So I write this name. I write a first name and a middle name and a last name. And then I start reading, and I'm like, I know her sister crossed last year. So I'm like, I need you to talk to me because I know she's going to want to hear from you. So I wrote out a bunch of stuff before she gets there. So then she sits down at the table, and I'd already had been doodling before she walked in. And she goes, why did you write that middle name? I said, I don't know. They just told me to write it. She goes, that's not my middle name. That's my sister's middle name, the one who passed. And I was like, okay, well, that was really cool. And then I all of a sudden my head started hurting, and I'm like, man, something just hit my head. I don't know if it was stroke or aneurysm, but it's a male, and my head's hurting really bad right now. She got home and she messaged me. She goes, Michelle, my brother-in-law had an aneurysm this morning. He's on life support. And I was just like, everything. It was crazy.
Oh my
It was a
God.
very crazy reading. There was, yeah, it was interesting. But
Is he doing okay? Or
no, he's on life support. They're gonna have to. They're taking him off of life support.
Oh no.
But it was just crazy because it like literally I got hit in the head. Well, and I was like, well, something's happening here. Okay, just follow you. Thank you guys. Follow us all. Make sure you guys keep tapping that screen so we can get you guys in here. How have you been doing, Lori?
hey, Lori.
It's been a hectic day. Now there's a hell of a storm here, so
Oh crap!
yeah.
Usually I get the storm. Mira's got this smirk on her face, and I'm like, "What's you up to, Mira?"
Like she's what's yeah. What
Every
happened?
time I smile, people think that I'm
She's
up to
glowing.
something.
It's
or
not the
I'm
smile, honey.
judging
It's
them.
not the smile.
I see
Smiling
a
one
glow.
thing. Your eyes tell a whole story. You're like, mm-hmm.
No, people assume that every time I sit there smiling.
Michelle.
They're used to the resting bitch face. So it's like as soon as
That's what it is. That's what she's up to. Niceness.
I used to be in meetings with my boss and like a few other people, and every time we'd have a meeting, it would be like with external people. Every time after the meeting, my boss would be like, "I thought you were wanting to laugh at me and that you were judging me," and I was like, "No, I was just trying to look pleasant." And he's like, "Are you sure? Because we're not used to that." And I was like, well, fuck, what do you want me to do? Just be there with like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be here, folks. Like,
There you look like you have gas.
No, that was what's
You're
fun
waiting for a bubble to come out.
about when we wore masks.
Mary,
We could
you
like
look
make
very
all the
pretty.
faces we want, and nobody would know. You know.
Yeah,
You're really pretty smiling. You got a beautiful smile.
that's
Thank
right.
you, Laurie.
It's a
You're
beautiful
welcome.
smile.
I have to do an in between face.
Yeah, smile, stop, smile,
Don't
stop.
do that when I'm taking a drink.
I'll do
It
it.
was hot coffee.
That would be my awkward face. Like,
There you go.
If you do that face, I'd wonder who's behind you.
exactly. You just don't know, right?
Okay,
So I'm
all
trying
right.
to make myself look pleasant, and then everyone's like, she's up to something. What's she thinking? She must be rolling around. Like, you know, there's so many things people think that I'm projecting, but I'm not. I'm just trying to be like,
I understand.
look touchable. Look nice.
When he said, I can't ever hide my emotions. All right.
Oh, my face says it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm really, wait, before I pull a person, I am really good at smiling and being a bitch at the same time so that people don't know that I'm being a bitch. They say it at work all
Now
the time.
everyone's going to be waiting for it and expecting it.
They say it at work all the time. They're like, I think Michelle just zinged us. I'm not sure what just happened because I said it with a smile.
She did it with a smile on her
And I
face.
did. They're like, wait,
Now
did
we
she
just
just
have to wonder.
zing us there? I think she was. I'm like, if it fits. All right.
When I say look and then a pause, you know I'm going to say something, right, Helen? I'm going to be like, just put it all out there. Executive summary of my
people in
thoughts.
here.
Huh?
Okay, we have 33 people in here.
I know. Keep tapping it. Wake up the crowd.
Tap, 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 guys. So I have. I'll wait till
You
later.
got something you want to talk about, Lori? Go ahead.
Yeah, I did.
Go ahead.
So last night I was watching a live.
You just made my light go off. It just blew up and went down. It's crazy. Go ahead.
Anyhow, they were talking about free readings, you know, people giving free readings and stuff, and that it's only because they want followers. It kind of pissed me off because I know who it was directed at, you know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah. And so things were being said, and I thought to myself, free reads, everybody has their own page. And if they want to get together, if we want to get together on Tuesday and give people something to look forward to, and we all have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And so that was just like a slap in the face. I thought, no, we don't do it for followers.
And honestly, guys, okay, well, when I first started, when I first started doing it, I can't even talk.
Get it out.
When I first started here, long time ago, when I first started on here, I did do free readings for followers, and I'll tell you what I mean by that is that you can go like on social media or whatever and Google psychic medium and just pick somebody, but I don't recommend you just pick somebody without knowing something about them or seeing them before. So for me, I did it so that people could see how I work and if their energy connected with me. And so there's a beautiful group of people up here that are around the world that your energy might be more absorbed to one of us. And then you're going to want to call them for a private reading. So this is our opportunity to get together as a group because we love each other. This is our opportunity for you to get to see us, meet us, and understand how we work. And if you follow us, it's a bonus, yes, because there is some business aspect to this. So that's not a bad thing. But if somebody's bringing it up, it's just they're bringing it up in a negative what's the word? Oh boy.
Connotation?
Yes, thank you. You guys just finished my sentences for me, okay? But if they're bringing it up in a negative way, then they've got some issues of their own, and I feel sorry for them.
I mean,
Okay,
it's-
so
Also, just to add something to that, I bet you $10, maybe $5. Let's not bet on it. But I bet you that person has done free readings before for followers. But doesn't matter. But why the judgment? That's the
yeah,
I won't take the bet.
when people
I don't like to lose.
when people ask, but it was different too because we don't ask who they want to connect with. We ask the person their first and middle name. Mm-hmm. But this person asks the person who they want to connect with. Mm-hmm. But then in the same thing was like, that's phishing.
To ask their first name or to ask the person they're trying to connect with?
Connect with. But that's how this person reads.
Everybody reads different, and they all have their thing, right? So, like, if I do a whole reading and that person that they were looking for didn't come through, I will say, is there somebody that because you can always tell there's somebody missing, and I'll be like, is there somebody that we want to talk to? Then let's just call them in, and then they will. Sometimes they'll come in, sometimes they don't.
Okay.
But I know I watch people also on here, and when somebody starts off a conversation, like, hi, Lori, nice to meet you. So who are you looking to talk to? Like that to me, I already know where I can go with that if I was using this voice. Okay, if I wasn't ethical, I could use a whole lot with that. So that to me is not a starting. But again, everybody reads different. So, but that to me is phishing.
Yeah. And that's what I thought. But then in the next sentence, it was the same thing, but accused of phishing. But they had just said that's how they read, is they ask who they want to connect with.
I'd say, and it's funny because sometimes I like to think that we are different than other people in this world, but we're not. We're all humans, and
Nat's here.
huh?
Nat's here.
Oh, I thought you said snot
I think,
stuff.
I mean, everybody connects in their own way, but I think the main thing is providing the evidence. It really doesn't really matter how you ask, I suppose. It just, as long as you can provide like not vagueness, but like actual like evidence and
Something to validate.
yeah.
And I love doing our free reads on Tuesday.
Yeah,
We have so much fun,
and it's only just once a week, and I mean we like you said, Michelle, we get people to follow or go to the individual, because you all do individual lives and
Right.
like that. So we just try to get everybody out there so they can visit them separately.
Yeah, because everybody here, since we're totally on different parts of the world, we're all on at different times. So yes, and you could go and you could do a private reading with with I think most of us you can do private readings with, and that's again for your chance to connect. But it's sad because I do see some comments out here, people bashing other mediums and the way they read. And the one thing that I learned with teaching is that we all read differently, but you just want to watch if something if it doesn't feel right, it's not right. If it doesn't, I tell you, like if you are booking an appointment, never book an appointment with your first, middle, and your last name ever. I'll only ask them your first name when I book. Because if they are doing that, they are definitely searching your information up before it did happen right in front of my eyes. They were putting me on.
People ask for birth dates as well, and I'm like, why do you need that information? You don't need that.
If they ask you those questions, I would totally lie just to see what they come up with.
One person
Exactly. I've been to platform events where mediums ask people, like they do it on a regular basis, they ask people to bring something or a photo so they can connect to their people. That's fine. That's their way of doing it, and that's fine. Doesn't mean that was the way that I do it, or the fact that we're doing it on here, or whatever way we do it. Anyone does it. It's the way that works well for them. Who am I to be like, oh no, that's not how you do it. Sorry. It's not how you should be doing it.
I've seen one that was unusual. He asked for the person that he's reading for his age, the age of them.
Interesting.
I don't understand that, but
Well, I mean, if I was unethical and I asked you your age and you told me you were 75, I can guarantee I'm about to pull up all four of your grandparents and your parents.
that's that. You know what? That's kind of what it is.
Unless they made it to 105.
Okay, I have another question though.
Yes.
How many people can remember their readings to certain, like, say I read you 2 days ago. Can you remember my reading?
No.
Thank you for
Very rarely, maybe snippets at most.
The person the one. Hang on. Are you talking about the sitter or the reader?
the reader.
Yeah, no, I can't remember. But
Me neither.
if I'm doing a reading for someone and it's like, I don't know, it's been a while, but
Stay in the left.
the energy feels like I've been there before, or I feel like I'm repeating myself.
Yeah.
Then I feel like I'm repeating myself, and I'll say it, but I can't remember what I've said in the reading.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys, do me a favor. Don't put any personal stuff on here. Tammy, can I please get a reading? Don't put anything personal. I was so
Thank you.
I wonder who you're calling Tammy. That's very interesting.
Yeah, what were you going to say, Nat?
Nat's in the car.
Yeah, I heard
So
turn
for
low.
me, I just wanted to mention or ask your opinion about that. For me, it's an absolute pet peeve when someone does readings while under influence, whatever it is. But I feel that that's completely unethical.
What are they on?
Well, I mean, like if you're
Something.
like intoxicated or something, and then you're trying to do a reading, or you're, and I'm not talking about the natural stuff, but like if you're under influence and you don't even disclose that to me, I don't know. It's just, to me, it's kind of like
Off-putting.
breaching my trust. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
But you know what I find with that? I find that people tend to probably do more when they're under the influence, say at a party or something, not like a paid reading, because there's no if there's no them thinking about it, it's just free flowing for them and they just can't stop.
There's a reason why they call it spirits when they talk about alcohol and stuff. They literally, because that doorway's opened up, it's spirit. Like there's an event I'm at, it's called Spirits and Spirits, and literally it's like a walking drinking fest, and then there's medium set up on the street.
I did once after a big day of drinking. Not that I wanted to, but because someone was like, oh, they asked me about it, like, how do I do it and that sort of thing. And then I just started getting information. I was like, I've never actually done this under the influence, but let me see. I wasn't confident that I could get anything, because I was like, let me see. And then it ended up being a lot, and there was people crying at the table. It's not a good setting to do it in, I've got to say.
I think
Yeah,
that happened to me, so probably for the first time the other night. Like, usually when I'm out and about, like, I don't so much, but the other night when I did, I'd had a couple to drink, and like I just couldn't shut it off. So I passed over what I did, but yeah, generally, just as a rule, I don't. But
That's true, though,
for a
because
paid
I've done
reading, there's
that.
absolutely no way that I would be under the influence, hungover, anything like that to do that. No way.
But you're right, though, because I remember years ago before I even really got into it, I was dating this guy, and his dad kept coming to me. And we were sitting at the bonfire. We were camping in Yellowstone. And we was having a few drinks, and I was like, oh, no. What's going on? But it was true, because you let go. You're not so nervous.
Yeah. Nat, are you talking like alcohol, or are you talking like mushrooms and shit? I'm just curious.
Like I said, I don't mind the natural stuff, because it's from the nature. But if you're on, hardcore stuff, or like for me, for example, I dealt with addiction in the past because I dealt with depression and stuff like that. So for me, like, I wouldn't go to someone and feel comfortable if they had multiple drinks prior to doing my reading, or even connecting to my energy and not disclosing it. I feel, if you can't drive while you're intoxicated and so on, at least you should give the other person the courtesy to let them know, like, hey, do you want it or not?
Did this happen to you recently, Nat?
Yeah.
Oh.
There was a gal we were watching. Is that the one? And yeah, but she is so pretty, you guys.
Well, then it's okay.
No, but she was whole. Oh, she couldn't. She was slurring her words and passing out, and then you could hear her.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I think that would be a hard one for them to like.
There's some readers on here that do lives, and then you can hear certain water, when they're having and I'm like, that to me, I'm like, that doesn't align with me, so I wouldn't get a reading with them.
Yeah.
But that's my prerogative. It's up to the person.
Yeah.
Hey,
all you guys that are in there right now, I need you guys to tap, 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 tap.
I was watching a wire wrapper, and I kept hearing bubbles. I was like, damn, that's a little too much, isn't it? There's like every other
but
thing.
also, like some people that feel more comfortable after a few drinks or at a party to do that. Generally, like I've heard stories like of friends that years ago that would they wouldn't even ask the person's permission to connect to their energy, and they would just say what they're getting, and that's like, that can be, that in itself is like, to me it's a no. But
I had that episode at my sister's house, maybe 5 years ago. We had she had a Halloween party, a costume party, and she was like, Michelle, can we set up a little booth for you, and you'd be the little fortune teller person, I felt like I was being pimped out. I was like, yeah, sure, just do free readings for my friends or whatever. I said, yeah, no problem. And I didn't know most of the people. They were all her friends from the prison. She was a worker there. She didn't live there. Okay, clarify.
Pimp yourself out.
Huh?
I said, pimp yourself out.
Yeah. She put me in a little booth and stuff. I felt like a circus clown. Okay. So I'm in a little corner booth, and then and to even make it worse, two ladies sit down, and they are in like, those blow up suits that make you real like sumo wrestlers.
Oh shit.
Yeah, can you see this, Mira? Here in my little corner booth, and I got the two sumo wrestler women in front of me, and everybody was drinking there, and all of a sudden, before I could even get started, I said, "There are two. There's two children between you guys. There's a boy and a girl, and they're holding hands." And I got scared because the one lady, one sumo, jumped up, and she was like, "This isn't even funny. I don't know who told you this information, but this is not a joke." And I was cornered, and I'm thinking, she's about to try to jump me through my little photo booth. A little
You gotta
sumo
do some
booth.
sumo on your ass.
And so literally family people had to come and like pull them away and tell them to leave. What happened was after they left, what I had found out was those two people, they both worked at the prison together, but these two people met after their son and their daughter were going to prom together. They said the pictures, got in the car, and they crashed and died.
Oh.
Oh,
So the two children were behind them. We're like, we're here, we're okay. And mom flipped out. And I had no idea, but I was really scared. And the fact that alcohol was playing a role in there, I thought this girl's going to try to throw down, and I'm stuck in a corner here, which I did not like being cornered. So yeah, I was a little scared.
They
I think,
probably,
like you said, Michelle, that's why it's important to get to know your reader before you get readings. Like, spend a bit of time listening to them read and
Yep.
read other people and stuff like that before
probably-
you decide whether they're for you or not.
Yep.
they probably thought that since it was a party that maybe you weren't, a real psychic or something, and just
Yeah.
were
And I was the clown in the corner.
Yeah.
where are you? Are you home?
No, I'm at Angel's house. Angel's got a really cool gig, and I can tell you, I can message you guys about it, but I can't tell you guys. We can't put it in public yet. But she's at a really cool gig, and I'm really excited for her. So I'm going to be staying at Angel's for the next 2 days with the kids. So she's
And
like,
I'm not invited. What?
huh?
Oh.
What, like a concert gig?
What?
Like a concert gig or a...
No, a cool gig.
Don't you know what Michelle's
probably
like?
knows.
If you keep asking questions, she'll end up saying it, and then
Yeah,
she'll
that's-
breathe.
I can message you guys later. Okay,
Tell us
'cause
later.
I can't make it public yet. Anyways, yeah, so she's like, I have a ring light and everything. You could do your live here. And I walk in the door, and Marlena snapped the ring light right off. And I'm like, and she's like, don't panic. I have 2 more upstairs. She runs downstairs. Marlena brought the plug off of this one, but we're going to take this one and we'll put it together with this one. And I have a ring light. So here we are in Angel's couch. But all right, let's get reading. But you guys everybody tap that screen for like 2 seconds, and then I'm going to pick a name. Because some of you guys went to sleep on us.
I thought Mira was whispering something to me.
Mira.
She was going like this, so I thought she was whispering
How
something.
you doing?
And again, you guys, if we've read you before, I'm going to send you back down. Not just because we read you before, but just to give the opportunity to other people.
Yeah.
Queenie Penny. Have we read you before?
Hey.
No, not yet.
Beautiful. All right, what's your first name, love? Because I'm going to fish.
It's Quinn.
Quinn.
Yes.
Quinn?
Yes, ma'am.
Middle name?
It's Eaton, Eaton.
Can you spell that again, please?
Sure. Eaton.
Okay, I thought it was a B. Okay, thank you.
Cool name.
One thing I'm going to say before we even get started, and then we're going to take a couple of minutes. If you haven't seen us before, we get quiet for a couple of minutes while we cross over to the other side, get some information to validate that we're talking to your loved ones. But before I even picked a person, I literally wrote down, I got a major blow to my head, which is telling me that somebody crossed over on the other side, and I feel like it's a male. And it was either an accident, an aneurysm, or a stroke, or there was something big to his head. Do you know who this male is?
Possibly.
Okay, it would be the first one that jumps in your head because that's how they push through. Okay, so I'm going to go to my work, but I just want to get that one off, so get that one off my head.
That's what I was writing. It's
I
funny.
didn't mean to jump in so fast. Sorry.
I just got nervous all of a sudden.
It's okay. We're scared too. No, I'm just kidding. We're not scared. We're all under the influence.
Great.
I want to tell you up front. No, I'm just kidding.
It's gonna be a great night.
I'm always nervous.
Just teasing that. All right, I'm going to get started here, okay? Just please don't feed us any information. Just give us a yes or a no, okay?
Okay.
Okay. I've got two grandmas that are on the other side. I have one grandma that said she was distant, like she was not a very close grandma. I don't know if she means physically or mentally or whatever, or spiritually. Like I don't know if something had happened with her mind, dementia or Alzheimer's or something. But she said she put herself off to the side. I have another grandma up here, and she gave me the word Nana, which means it was a grandma that had a nickname. So either her government name was a nickname, or she wasn't just called Grandma. Like she might have been, Grandma Dee Dee or Mimi or something. Do you understand those two grandmothers, the situations I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay. The next thing that, and it's funny because I brought up that mail to try to get the pressure off my head, but there's still so much pressure on my head. So I feel like there's more than one person on the other side with trauma to the head. I feel like there's another male, and I feel like it's like a father or uncle figure that crossed over due to something to the head, whether it was a stroke, aneurysm, or they had major depression or something, but there was something happening in the head area. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. I also, and just want to ask a question. Is that Dad that I see?
Yes.
Okay. Then I have, I seen snowflakes in a tree, Christmas tree, which was telling me that there was a winter crossing. So it's somewhere around the winter time. And I feel like it affected Christmas or the following Christmas, but they were like, Christmas wasn't the same after this crossing.
That's correct.
Okay. Then I also was given the month of November. November was a birth date, death date, anniversary date. Something major happened in the month of November.
He got sick in November.
Okay. The next thing I was given was the number 17. 17 would be the 17th day of a month, or something happened when you were 17, or in numerology, I can break it down to January 7th. And you might have to just write that down because sometimes it throws numbers at you. You have to kind of ponder them. Okay. I have somebody with a nursing vibe around you or want it to be a nurse. Is that you?
No.
Okay. When you were younger, did you consider get into nursing?
Would caretaker, would that qualify as nurse?
Yeah. They just kind of throw you all together. Yeah.
So yeah, I was caretaker.
Okay. I also, I seen somebody in your circle. When I see a circle, there's you, there's your close family, friends, and associates. I seen somebody that has a government job. I feel like it's an EMT or ambulance driver or cop or something. Do you know who that person they're showing me?
Someone in my family was in the military government.
No, they're still here.
Oh, used to work
Okay.
for the White House. Well, that would come up.
Okay, that would be definitely a government job. Okay. They gave me, they talked about the family that has the 3 boys. Do you know which family they're talking about?
That would be my family.
That's what I thought. Okay. And do you know why they brought up the name Susie to me?
No.
Okay. Write down Susie because I'm not sure if Susie's here or gone. Somebody whispered the name Susie. So I don't know if it's somebody in your circle named Susie that they were trying to connect with.
Okay.
Okay. So just kind of hold on to Susie and see if something resonates. If it does, make sure that you send me a message and tell me what Susie is. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so very much for letting me read you and for letting me into your energy. And I'm going to pass the baton. They're still thinking very hard.
Shall I go with this? I've not got loads, but I'll start. Let me turn that down. I feel like I've got a father figure step forward. This isn't like a dad figure. I feel like it would be a grandfather figure. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like he would have been quite shaky towards the end of his life. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Is there? I hear the word matrimony. Is there like a marriage happening, or a marriage just happened around you?
No.
Okay. I just heard the word matrimony, so I don't know what that relates to, but just bear that in mind. I've got the months of September, August and June. Would you understand those?
Yes.
being significant. And I also got the numbers 12 and 22. I feel like twos is quite important. Does that make sense?
22 is my daughter's birthday.
Wow. Okay. Number 12.
No, but twos are significant for sure.
Okay. Yeah. So, and I just literally kind of circled twos with that as well. I got the initials M and J. Would you understand those?
M and J,
Yeah.
not together, but separate.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I feel like they're talking about 3 girls. Would you understand that? I got the 3 in a tally, like counting, but I feel like this is related to girls.
Living or past? Is that what you're?
It could well be living. They're just referencing. It's like they were just counting 3 girls.
Yes.
Okay. Also, there's some reference to motorbikes here. I was being shown. I was an incident. It's kind of leading to the word incident with a motorbike. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay. And strangely, I got quite significantly heard the word black, but I've kind of got flowers with this. And generally, we don't have black flowers, but with that, does that ring a bell to you at all?
Yeah, kind of. I was thinking about getting a tattoo, black.
Oh, okay, no worries. Yeah, because I heard black and there was flowers. I was like, usually we don't get black flowers, but I just thought I'd give it over. I heard the song, so Lionel Richie came up. Do you know the singer?
Yes.
So either he relates to you, but I heard that, hello, is it me you're looking for? So, all right, so if it doesn't resonate with you straight, for any reason, then just take a look at the lyrics.
Okay.
They're also, I feel like, talking to me about a relationship that you have with somebody that's very push-pull, like you both clash because you're so alike. Does that make sense to you?
Could be, yeah.
I feel like this is a relationship with another female, so this is your mum or maybe a daughter or something. I just feel like this is kind of this push-pull relationship.
Yeah, I mean, I have a 5-year-old, so we're learning each other.
Okay. I feel like maybe she grows up. There might be
starting to go through a stage right now where we're definitely
going on, and maybe a bit of clashing, stubbornness, between the pair of you, kind of thing.
Sure.
And finally, they were talking to me, kind of showing you needing to take a leap, like you've got a decision that you've been procrastinating on, with some fear surrounding. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, so they're telling you need to take a leap. You need to take a few chances and step out your comfort zone, sweet. So whatever this is regarding, telling you not to hold back and to take, just to take a few more chances and to kind of take a leap with something that you've been kind of thinking or worried about.
Okay.
And that's the last thing they kind of brought to me whilst Michelle passed over. So I'll pass over it on to other people. If I get anything else, I'll let you know.
Thank you so much.
No worries. Thank you.
Hello, Quinn. How are you?
Great. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Did you have a male friend that passed over? From an accident?
I'm gonna say possibly on that one.
Slick roads. And I got the name Scott.
No.
Yeah, my names have been off.
That's my S name. There's an S name in there because I got Susie. If I have Susie, you can have Scott.
Okay. Did your grandma like to dance?
I think so.
Did she play cards?
Yes.
Canasta?
I'm sorry?
Canasta? Whatever that is.
I don't know. I don't know what
Bridge
that is.
or bridge?
Possibly. Yeah.
I got this. Okay, the male friend had head trauma,
Yes.
and the roads were slick.
I don't want to give too much information, but I kind of need to say
Yeah.
something. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
He slipped. He wasn't driving.
Okay. Don't. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
That's
Like,
okay. And that's so far. I was trying to see if I got that, and I'll pass it over to Nat or Mira, and then if I come up with anything, I'll pipe in. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, Quinny.
Hello.
I'm not very confident as if what I have is for you, but I will give it a try. I feel like a female energy is coming through, and it kind of feels like a motherly energy. Will that make sense?
Yes.
Someone you are close with. I also feel like I'm kind of all over the place with my thought process, and I feel that that's kind of a characteristic or like personality trait for that person as well. Will that make sense?
Yeah, at times.
I'm sensing like there have been some health issues, and I'm not sure if it's just multiple people coming through because some of the information I'm getting is a little bit contradicting, but what I'm feeling is like there's a little bit of something going on with the chest, and then I have pressure in my stomach. My head at times feels heavy, especially like kind of above the eyes. And I also feel that there's just like soreness on my neck, less dominant side.
I can agree to all that.
Okay. They're also showing me birds and butterflies, and I'm seeing purple or dark bluish flower, and to me they look, it's nothing like fancy, it's almost like just field flowers, but for some reason they dry flowers or like fake flowers.
I can see that.
Okay. And then this is a silly one, but they're showing me a Wi-Fi signal. Did you have issues with Wi-Fi, or does that make sense why they will be showing that?
All the time.
Okay, perfect. And then is there an animal on the other side?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And that's a weird one too, but is that a bunny? Has it been a bunny, or was it like something tiny?
No.
It looked like a bunny to me, but just like really fluffy, snuggly little thing. I also feel that you've
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I also feel that you've been seeing orbs or even just shadows in the corner of your eye.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so that's them being around you. And then another weird thing, and that's why I'm saying maybe there are different things coming through. I was shown a guitar.
Okay.
Okay. And I gotta ask because like it doesn't make sense, but maybe it does to you. Are you, and you don't have to answer it, but I just put it out there. Are you trying to date at the moment, or are you trying to find someone? Because okay, it's weird because I was shown a frog, and what I heard is not every frog will remain a frog when you kiss them or something like that, you know, like in the relationship to just like maybe there's some type of dissatisfaction or, you know, hard time finding love or something. I don't know how that relates to, but that's what I was shown, that's what I heard.
Okay.
So however it fits. But that's what I have for you right now. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Queen, it's Mira. How you going?
Good. How are you?
I'm well. I was when I first connected to your energy, I was warming up my vocal cords like I was about to sing. Can you take that?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I was feeling, and I feel like this could be related to the friend that passed away that that Laurie brought up. But I was feeling on my left side, like my head, my whole body on my left side, like I'd fallen or had been hit on my left side. I felt like that was what my body was feeling. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. Was this? I also had written down slipped. Was there snow involved?
I'm sorry. Was this what?
Was there snow involved with the slipping?
No.
Okay. Can you take, because the information that I wrote down was male, motorcycle, and snow, and slipped. Can you take that?
No.
Okay. All right. I also got a feel of a car accident. Have you been in a car accident, or is this related to someone that's passed?
I was in a car accident a long, long time ago.
Okay. Do you still have like pains that relate to that accident?
Sometimes I feel like I do.
Yeah. Feels like more like flare-ups.
Yeah.
I've also got a male stepping forward, and this is Helen's already talked about, but like shakes towards the end. I got that. Like you already confirmed that, and also the confusion.
Yes.
Can you also take? I saw a visual that this person was wearing a suit. Would they wear a suit for a certain like occasion?
Yeah.
It was like white shirt. It looks like dark kind of, like it was a 3-piece suit. Okay. Can you take the letter L, initial L, so that can be first, last, middle name, or even nickname?
No.
Okay, maybe write that down because I've written L twice, but in separate areas. I've also got the letters M, C, T. Doesn't mean that's for the same person, but it's MCT. That could be, again, first, last, middle name, or even nickname. Can you take that?
I can take the M.
Okay. Maybe just write the C and the T, because sometimes when we get readings, as in like us mediums, we can't remember everything at the time.
Sure.
And I could also hear classical music being played. Can you take that for someone that's passed?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Do you also get distracted?
Yes.
Like as in easily distracted, I want to say?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. There's no judgment, so don't think that. And it's just like things that spirits bring up. Do you also get body aches?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Cool. Then I also saw an hourglass. You know the when you're playing a game, or even like is it the Young and the Restless, like the hourglass where the sand's going through the, like you can flip it. What are they called, people?
Yes.
Okay. And then I heard like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. And I was like, okay, haven't heard that in a hot minute.
I can, I can validate that.
You can take that. Also, are you the high achiever?
If I think so.
Okay, the reason why I ask is because like I got attracted to I got a bunch of certificates here, and I was like, okay, what's the significance? But I wrote down high achiever education certificates. Is that you?
I've been trying really hard to excel at work and get promoted. So
Also, you know when you're writing an assignment or when you've written an assignment, do you try and cram as much words as you possibly can on one page?
yes.
Okay, because I was doing that because I was like, I could turn the page, but I just kept writing smaller and smaller and trying to fit everything on the one page.
Yes, I can validate that.
Okay, cool, good.
Sorry.
And you have a really nice handwriting, by the way, because I'm writing nicer than I possibly ever have.
Oh,
so just let me know that.
Thank you.
Can you also take the number 7, and this could be a date or a month, which would be July. Can you take that as a significant month for a birth, death, anniversary, marriage?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Now I'm going to go into the messages. People will always... Okay, so are you finding that people don't understand you?
Yes.
Okay. But you've got it's like you try and try and you try and you try and you try for people to understand you, but they just don't.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I've written here is stop trying, because no matter how much you try, they're still not going to understand, because how you come across to me is you're an old soul, so you have a lot more life experiences over a long time. And these people that you're surrounded by that don't understand you, they won't understand you because they need to learn it too. So stop trying to overextend yourself for them to understand you, because they just don't. Okay?
That makes sense. Mm-hmm.
And also, they just don't, and you're a shapeshifter. This is what I wrote down, so I'm passing that on to you.
Okay.
And do you understand what I mean when I've written down a shapeshifter? Like, you're here to stop things happening, like repeated cycles, but also to change the world, your world, wherever you are. So that's what I've got for you today.
Yeah, that's interesting. Thank you.
I like
Thank
how
you
she
so much.
said. I like how she said, like she didn't like that job.
I could do it. I could see it.
It's a tough gig, but you can't do it all in one day.
So I've just got a couple more things I just wanted to add.
I just wanted to say thanks so much for allowing me to connect to your energy.
Thank you very much.
Go ahead, Miss Helen.
So, yeah, so I don't know whether this is the gentleman that stepped forward initially. I got that song, that Another Shot of Whiskey, but he being a whiskey drinker.
Yes.
Okay. So I just had that come on. I felt like my ribs were hurting as well, sweet. Again, I don't know if this is him. I kind of put it alongside him, or this is somebody else. I've got a distinct picture of that. With regards to that motorbike that I was bringing up, like I felt like they took me back to that. And I feel like this bike, I mean, it's like a tricycle or maybe like a cat, what do they call them? Like the ride-ons, because I felt like it was bigger at the back than at the front. So I know you couldn't take that initially, but they kind of took me back to that a little bit. Also, I get like a headache, like pain in my temples, and I'm really struggling to look at my light. So if someone suffers from migraines, would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And finally, I feel like they were talking about like your head being underwater. So it's like a hearing thing, like where you feel like sometimes you like listening through underwater. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
And basically, this gentleman, like what he left me with was, I heard like she takes everyone else's problems on and just stop.
Oh, yeah, it does. For sure.
Not big, like stop sign, like you need to stop doing that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I just jumped in with that. So I kind of got that at the
No,
end.
thank you.
Right, so. Oh, sorry, and I forgot about my drawing. Can you take like a tyre swing?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I just drew that as well on like a little thing. Sorry, I was doodling that when I was.
Oh.
I've also got a song in my head. You know that the current trend song when they do the Helen, do you know this song?
I like how she knows to go to Helen. Helen.
Did that again?
And they do and they're like that song where they're doing the dance to on TikTok. Come on, someone help a sister out. But I keep hearing it. I don't know what it's called though. Is there someone? Okay, how about we talk about it this way? Is there someone around you that when there's TikTok trend video?
Somebody
like,
said Apple Dance. Does it sound like, is it Apple Dance?
Apple Dance? I have no idea.
Oh.
Maybe. Could be that, but is there someone around you that likes doing those?
Yes.
Okay. Are they quite close to you?
Yes.
Okay. Do you spend a lot of time with them?
Yes.
Have you ever done, and there's no shame in this, have you ever done one of those videos with them?
No.
Okay, you need to start doing it because you need to have a giggle.
Okay.
Just because I'm not a big fan of them, but once you do it, it's actually quite hilarious and like you just let go. So just pass
And
it.
we want to see it when you decide to do it.
So
Too.
Mira, let me know when you start adding it to your.
My friend, I gotta say this, my friend, her daughter was doing one and she was like taping herself doing it and we crashed it and it was the most hilarious thing because we didn't talk about what moves we were going to do. We just did the same thing. And it was hilarious and we still giggle about it big time. So
That is so
I'll
cute.
show it to you one day.
You guys, I just want to tell you guys are awesome freaking readers. If nobody has told you lately, you guys are really good. And one more thing before we ask you if you want to say anything, but I pulled a card, an angel message for you. Angel Zany came and said, "You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe." Okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And if there's anything you feel like you want to validate, feel free. This is your time. You can talk now.
Oh, thank you.
I hope you're not nervous anymore.
No, not too much anymore. So for the S name, can I say his name?
Whatever you want now, sweetheart.
Okay. So Stuart, would that be?
I didn't get a Stuart. I just got an S name, and she got an S name, so I was thinking something had to do with an S.
Okay. So that was my cousin's pretty much.
So I was thinking something had to do with an S.
Okay. So that was my cousin's pretty much. You got some aneurysm? Okay. So that was my cousin's pretty much. You got some aneurysm?
I think that's a yes. I think it's Stuart. Okay, Stuart. It's there. We got you.
What is going on?
I have no idea.
That's energy coming through 240.
Weird.
Thank you. We hear you.
What is happening?
Thank you. We hear you.
The full moon.
That's crazy.
What do we need to do? Okay, you can stop now. We hear you. Stop. What do we need to do?
Laurie, mute yours.
Stop now. We hear
Back
you.
up.
Lori, what do we need to do? Just hit yourself. It's gone. What the fudge packer was that?
It was Laurie.
What the fudge packer was that?
It's
Oh my
me.
God, it was Laurie.
What the fudge packer was that?
I'm going to drop down and come back up.
Get Quinny back
Wait,
up.
we lost. Wait, did we lose? Wait, did we lose?
Invite Quinny back up.
I think we lost everybody.
Wait, Quinny,
Yeah.
are you still here?
Yeah. she's
I think she got kicked out. Yeah.
That's too weird. Are you back, love?
Scared to talk right now.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I don't know what happened.
I think
said
that
it
was a sign.
Oh,
All right, so we're not going to bring up his name again. Let's let him go. All right, moving forward, anything else you want to validate?
Yes. So when Nat was speaking, she described my mother who had went in for pneumonia, found out she had stage 3 small cell lung cancer on a Wednesday or Tuesday, died that Friday morning. And that was soon after my dad had passed. But anyways, I see cardinals all the time and butterflies all the time. And I'm always like, I even asked today, like, Mom, like, what is your sign? Because I don't know. Like, people always say, oh, the cardinals that visit you. So how do you really know it's, that's such a generic term for someone who has passed.
You feel it, babe. You feel it.
And I do. So when she said that, it was like, that hit the nail on the head. And then I was talking to my best friend earlier today, talking about our family, because we have a blended family. We have 4 children right now. And I was like, oh, this is like the days of our lives. It's like a soap opera. So when someone said that, I started hitting my husband's leg. I was like, oh my God, they just said that. So that was pretty crazy. But yeah, I've lost both my parents within the last year and a half. So it's been really hard, for sure. But I just want to say thank you for reading me, and watching you guys every Tuesday has brought me some comfort. And
Awesome.
I'm not alone. So just thank you very much.
You're never alone. And Miranda, if you get a chance, if you can post on there how to get to the YouTube channel, then you can watch this later, okay, hon? When you figure out who's Susie and the other, don't bring up the us names.
Nope.
Nice to meet you, love.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Very welcome.
I was going to say that, yeah, I was like, when you said that, asked her if we read her before, I was like, oh, I know we read a Quinn, but I checked it. It was another Quinn, but she's a very loyal supporter of ours, Quinny, because I recognize her. She's been in our lives a lot.
I'm glad to hear that. Thank you so much. You guys, everybody tap that screen before I pick another name. Lori, what the hell happened?
I don't know. I was muted.
Well,
Until I asked what happened, I was muted.
oh, we heard a whole lot of activity going on over there. All right.
It's messed up.
Everybody tap that screen. I don't see it tapping because I'm about to pick a name. So tap, 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 tap. Dun, 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 dun. Girls, you know how to use those fingers. Use them now.
It means for tapping like on a keyboard.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, that. Tap on the keyboard.
On your nose.
Your nose.
Tapping on your head. EFT tapping.
All right, I'm about to grab somebody.
Yeah, that's what she meant.
Yeah,
gonna make me
that's
choke
what I
yet.
was talking about.
Oh my God.
Nasty people.
Yeah. We learn from the best.
Thanks, Sheila.
Oh my God, it's hot.
Hello, Sarah Lynn. All right, are you really Marissa?
Yes, I am.
All right. And Marissa, what's your middle name, love?
Marie.
Marie. I like that middle name.
It's very common.
Doesn't mean it's not special, okay? How do we pick a name? Just drawn to it. I'm at the hospital in a room with my son, and the nurse looked at me so quick. I bet she did. She was thinking, what are you watching? Okay. All right. You've seen how we work, hon?
Yes.
All right. Just give us a couple minutes, love. All right, Marissa.
Yes.
First energy that came through was I have a female friend that's on the other side. Do you know who this friend is?
No.
Okay. She said childhood friend I wrote down, so it's telling me it's somebody that you grew up with, somebody you went to school with. I
Okay.
want you to think back a little bit. I feel like it's an accidental crossing.
I have a male friend, but not female.
Okay, don't say too much.
Okay, sorry.
Was there a female? No, it's okay, babe. Was there a female in the car with that male?
No.
Okay. All right. So I want you to hold on to this childhood female friend because for some reason they're sitting in the background here. All right.
Okay.
I also have a male that's on the other side, but it's not the male you were talking about. This male feels like an uncle figure. It's your dad's uncle that's on the other side.
Yes.
Okay. Then I also, do you wear glasses, love?
Yes.
Okay. Have you had them checked lately?
No.
Okay. The reason why I said that is because when I was trying to write, my eyesight was getting blurry. I don't see me like trying to like blink. I'm like, okay, why can't I see? Please get your glasses fixed, okay? All right.
Okay.
Okay. I also was given 2 months. I was given the month of March, first of all. Again, it would be birth date, death date, anniversary date. Something important in your life happened in the past during the month of March.
Okay.
Do you understand it?
Possibly.
All right. It's usually the first thing I'll pop in. But then they also gave me April. It was interesting because they threw both months. So I didn't know if something started in one month and then led into the other, or it was the beginning of something, or if it was two separate incidences. But then they brought up April. Again, birthday, death date, anniversary, something major in the month of April that had happened in the past.
Mhm.
Okay. They gave me the number 10. They gave me two numbers too, which was interesting because I usually get one. They gave me the number 10. 10 would either be the 10th month or the 10th day, or you were 10 years old when something significant happened.
Okay.
They gave me the number 11, which I thought was ironic because they were right, both months and numbers were next to each other. So there's something that's been running parallel with you the whole time, like in your lifetime, because it's like they keep running them like together. Do you understand that?
Possibly.
Okay. Then I also are you in the middle of going to school for something or trying to go to school for something?
It's been on my mind.
Okay, because they said I wrote down finish school, and it said that your angels were saying that you're the organizer. Like I could just see you like you're like making lists or organizing shit. Like you're trying to get a plan. Like you're the planner. Like what you're gonna do. Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they said, but there keeps getting bumps in the road, and then you have to keep throwing out that post-it note and start all over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I seen somebody in the beauty industry. Was it you that thought about going to beauty school or esthetician school or something?
No.
Okay, 2 in the circle. Is it around you? Sister, cousin?
I have multiple, actually.
Multiple? Okay. All right. Because I feel like the beauty industry is wrapped around you. Also, I have, this was interesting. I saw a farmhouse. Okay. Do you know why I would see a farmhouse?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to keep going with this. Because after I saw the farmhouse, I saw goats. Do goats mean something to you?
It's a joke that I like goats.
Okay. Maybe that's why they started with the farmhouse and then they went into the goats. Okay. So maybe they just had to bring me to the goats. All right. Then I also saw military, but besides military, they gave me the military man, but then they also brought up the Marines.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know who those were?
No.
Okay. I want you to go to.
Actually, yes. Sorry.
Okay. Thank you. I have somebody who's on the other side. It says, murder, suicide. They didn't cross over from natural causes. That means that they are saying that I put myself in a situation that caused my crossing. But when they put the words together, they're like for example, if it was a DUI, the bartender served me too much. If it was a drug overdose, I got it from a drug dealer. If it was, depression, I'm going to blame my girlfriend. She pushed me to the edge. Do you understand who they're talking about?
Possibly.
Okay. Then I have, do I have anything else, my lovely? One more thing. I'm so sorry about this one. I also seen somebody that was being essayed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I just want you to know that you are not alone. Your spirits, a lot of times you feel like you're alone and feel like you're not getting where you're supposed to be in life. But your spirits want you to know that they've been watching every bit of this journey. You have a grandma that's on the other side, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Because she just put her arms around you. Like, just tell her she's got this. She's not alone here, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. And with that, I will pass it to one of these other beautiful people out here.
Bum, 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 bum.
I love your guys' energy.
Anybody?
All right, I'm just gonna.
Okay.
I'm getting a lot of random stuff today. I don't know why, but I'm gonna
So far,
try.
they've been really good, so go with your random.
Hi, Marissa.
Hello.
I feel like a female energy is coming through, and it almost feels like an aunt or kind of like someone on your mother's side who crossed over with the female energy. Will that make sense?
Possibly.
I also got the number 8. Yellow seemed significant, and then also the letter K was given to me.
Okay.
There's kind of like a sense or a feeling that someone just passed recently within the last few years. Will that make sense?
Yes.
I'm also feeling pressure on my head, but it's not just pressure. And first I thought maybe it's like diabetes, something related to diabetes, but it almost feels like a stroke because there's like a sense of heat on my head. Will that make sense?
Possibly.
Okay. I also felt pain in my heart area, and it's either physical or it's actually, mental heartbreak, just like really heaviness on your heart.
Okay.
They also keep showing me a specific stone, and it almost looks like a garnet or just like a dark red stone. I'm not sure if that makes sense to you or not.
No.
Okay. Maybe just write it down for now. Is there a memorial site or something set up for that person? Because I keep seeing candles, and to me it looks like there's a little memorial set up for the person who passed over in the last few years.
Yes.
Okay. And this is the weird part. I'm seeing a turtle riding on a horse. And to me, it almost feels that they're trying to communicate that you are kind of currently dragging your feet and you just like not doing what you're supposed to be doing to, speed up and get on top of your game. But what they're communicating is, use another people's help or assistance to help you accelerate and get to where you need to be. Sometimes you need that little push to turn from turtle into something faster, So I feel like they're really trying to encourage you to reach out for help and, take any opportunity to receive that help that you need right now until you're strong enough to do it on your own, if that makes sense.
Yes, that does.
All right, and that's what I have for you so far. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect with you.
Thank you.
Hello, Marissa.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Okay, I was struggling to concentrate a little bit on this, which may be something in itself. So first of all, I get a sense. I feel like this is like a Nan figure that has stepped forward. I was also hearing the word brother. I don't know whether this is her brother she's talking about, or your brother. Do you have a brother?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Is there something surrounding your brother at the moment?
Tickets anywhere else, but if
Possibly, yes.
Okay.
Somebody have a radio on?
Oh, sorry, it's me. My fault.
Jesus, Josephine, I thought the spirits were coming through again.
No, sorry, I forgot to turn it down. I'd like to listen to music, as you know.
I was like, what the heck's happening tonight? I'm getting out of this house.
I forget to turn it down when I've yeah, so that's kind of what I felt as she was talking about brother, because I keep circling brother. Like, there's something going on around your brother at the moment. I got the months of May and April as being significant. Would you understand those?
Yes.
May in particular, I kept hearing May. Then it went just a bit mad with numbers. And I just felt, again, this may like be a sign in itself, but I just felt like I was getting numbers thrown at me left, right and centre.
Okay.
Trying to sort of make sense of them. So these are the numbers that I've got, but it was all coming in like, God, you know, like thick and fast, and I'm trying to make sense of them. So I got the number 34. I feel like they're talking about the years 2017 and 2004. And 73. Which was really random, but just... they don't jump out at you at the moment, just write them down. But they were, like, I just felt like I was being bombarded with numbers. Okay, which may be a sign in itself. Again, I got the letter J, like I did last time, as being significant. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like now I'm going to really, I mean, this is, I feel like, when I say this, I feel like it didn't all end. She showed me cooking, so I feel like she would have been quite homely body, would have loved her cooking. Would you understand that?
Possibly.
Okay. And I feel like she was showing me something to do with her hands. I feel in particular her fingers. Would you understand that?
No.
Okay. It's like she was kind of, you know when somebody, so I don't know if this is her or somebody else, but you know kind of when your fingers get a bit locked?
Yes.
I feel like she's talking about that. So, I had to pass that on. She's also talking about somebody, again, I don't feel this is her though, with outturned feet. Would you understand that?
No.
Okay. I feel like they would like walk either on the outside of their feet or like with their feet kind of slightly kind of pointed outwards. Has somebody, she's also drawing my attention to my left arm. I felt very heavy in pins and needles, which is usually, like, for me, like a bit of a sign of a stroke, but I didn't get the head with it. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. I also had the word swarm. Is somebody afraid of bees?
Not that I know of.
Okay. So that came in as well, and I feel like that's related to kind of bees. And she was also talking about like smoothies and shakes, like showing me somebody making lots of smoothies and shakes. Would you understand that?
No.
Okay. She was... oh, where's that song? There was another song. Oh, right. So she's talking about bouncing back. And I feel like this is not more messages. She's talking about yourself. She's talking about you bouncing back, if you haven't already. Okay. I feel like she's talking about you bouncing back from something. I got the song No One by Alicia Keys. In particular, like Everything's Gonna Be All Right is what she's passing over. And she was also, is it you that has no filter? So she's talking about you like putting your feet in it all the time, like putting your size 9s in all the time.
Yeah.
And finally,
recently.
Recently, okay. So yeah, she's like putting your size 9s in, okay. So yeah, a bit about having no filter. And finally, I don't know whether you know the song, like Gangnam Style.
Yeah.
Do you know the one? So she's showing me that. So I don't know that resonates, or whether there's somebody that just dances really badly. because she showed me that with the old with it all. So that's kind of what I'm just checking that I haven't left anything out. But yeah, throughout all of this, like I don't know whether this has hit her, whether she was like this towards the end, or whether this with regard to I kind of written it under your brother. But yeah, it's kind of, I'm finding it hard to concentrate, finding it hard to sort of focus on what I was doing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and that's what I had for the moment, so.
All right. Thank you.
No worries, thank you.
There it goes last. Hello, Marissa. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. I got the name. Well, I don't know if I should say the name.
Go for it.
I got the J name as well. And Ginger. Do you know Ginger? A ginger? Oh, like hair color.
Possibly, yeah.
Oh. Did you see that, you guys? I got that. Okay. And I got a lost soul. Do you feel lost? On which way to go? When you're overwhelmed?
Definitely figuring out a new season of life.
That one's hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. But you got it. You got this. Did your mom pass?
No.
Okay. I got a mom figure, maybe grandma, and she had a hard time breathing.
Possibly.
Unless that's you. Do you have anxiety real bad?
I have recently.
Okay.
It's new.
Okay. Maybe that's what it was. Because I got airs real tight. Was there addiction for someone?
Yes.
Was it the J?
It's kind of all over.
Okay. Because I got the addiction. Is it James?
No.
Brown hair? Short brown hair?
No.
Clean cut? Review. Yeah, because he has, real nice haircut. Very clean cut. Businessman?
I'm not sure who that may be.
Okay. Overwhelmed. Yeah, I keep feeling they keep saying she's lost. She feels lost and overwhelmed. Hard time breathing. Okay. You know what? That's all I got for right now. If this guy won't leave me alone.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a great evening.
You too.
Hey Marissa, it's Mira. How you going?
Hi, good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. When I first connected to your energy, I got, I don't know what song this is, what movie this is from, but it's like, that din 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 din, like
yeah,
that old time rock and roll song. Can you take that?
I do. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Can you take that for someone that's passed that would have liked that kind of music?
Yes.
Okay. I've got a male stepping forward, and he says, he said that his instinct was always on point, like he's very observant. Can you take that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then he showed me like dancing, and that he thought he had really good dance moves, but that might not be necessarily the case. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. Then he played like Elvis, Only Fools Rush In, that song. Can you take that?
I'm not sure about that one.
Maybe just either they liked Elvis, like as in Elvis, you know, and his music, or there's something about that song that you need to look at the lyrics for, okay?
Okay.
I also then saw a couple, and it's like their wedding day, and it's like their first dance, and then it was being shown to me as like there's a print of that. Can you take that?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you also take, I don't know if this is related to the male that I was talking about earlier, but green eyes. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. Then I've got a female stepping forward. She didn't give me much, but she just said that she said the word wasp, and then was telling me that she's allergic and that she gets hives. Can you take that?
Possibly.
Okay. Also, the number 11 as being significant, so that could be November or the actual date, the 11th. Can you take that? It may even be someone's age.
Possibly.
Okay. Then I've got another female stepping forward, and I felt that with the breathing issues, I think Helen brought it up, or someone, I think it might have been Helen. You've already validated that. And she felt older and stubborn. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. I've also got numbers. I know 5 has already been talked about. I also got that. I also got 2, 7 and 8, and that might be February, July and August, or the actual dates, 2, 7 and 8. Can you take those?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All of them?
For sure the 7.
Okay. What about the 2 and the 8?
I'm not too sure about those.
Okay, maybe just write them down. And also, in between these other, the female stepping forward, I was whistling a lot, like a male was known for whistling like songs, clearly. Can you take that?
Yes.
And he was quite handy as well?
Yes.
Okay. And also, he told me that he got very chatty if he liked the person. Can you take that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. He showed me a tin shed. Now, would you understand that?
I'm sorry? Say that again?
A tin shed?
Tin shed.
Yeah, I don't know if he worked out of there or if there's something about a tin shed.
I don't know. I'll write that down.
Okay, tin shed, and then also like a horizon of rolling hills. Can you take that?
No.
Okay, maybe just write that down because it might be something that comes up. Also, is it you that's a dog mum?
No.
Okay. Is there someone around you that's a dog mum?
I mean, a few people.
Okay, because there's something about that. I don't know what it is, but just dog mum. So I'm just bringing that up. And also someone had a chest enhancement. I could feel like scarring and like whether it was a reduction or an enhancement, something to do with the chest. Female. Can you take that?
Possibly.
Okay. Okay. Is it you that's put off by bugs? Like if a bug lands on food, you're like, oof.
Yes.
Okay.
I cannot stand that.
I gotta say, this is how, like, I'm eating fruit salad and there's like a little black thing on my rock melon, and I'm like, what is that? If that's a bug, like, I'm not eating that. And I was like, since when do I care? But it's not a bug. Anyway, I was trying to ignore it, but it just kept coming up, and I was like, write it down. Also, I also felt, so this is like this spirit felt like it was in my body, and it felt like I was a larger man and he was like an alpha male, like what he said, kind of like there was no negotiation unless you were like really strong and said it to him. Liked beer and was cheeky. Can you take that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And also, can you take an F names, like first, last, middle name, or a nickname?
Could they be living?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And you know that song, Take Me Away, 1,000,000 miles away from here. Can you take that?
No.
Okay. I feel like you need to look at those lyrics, but there's something about wanting to be away from where you are right now. And Red Red Wine was coming up, the song. I don't feel like you probably know that one, but it's an older song. Look up those lyrics as well. I don't know who sings it. Helen, unmute yourself.
What do you mean it's an older song? It's
Red,
UB40.
red
Red, red
wine.
wine. How dare you call it an old song?
Well, it's not current, is it? Goodness me. But sorry, Marissa, can you take that?
No, but I'll have to go listen to it.
Is there someone that likes red wine around you?
Yes.
Okay, it might be related to them. Like, do they have head issues, like as in the head hurts?
Possibly.
The back. Sorry?
Possibly.
Okay, just ask them, because I'm feeling like the pain is specific to the back of their head, whether they've hit their head or something.
Okay.
Now, also I wrote down rock and roll, but the way I wrote down roll is kettle, as in Kell. It looks like that, or a K name. Can you take that?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that for someone that's past or present?
Present.
Okay. Is that someone that you're really close to?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like you need to reach out to her if you haven't already, because there's something going on that she needs to. It's like she's getting to a boiling point and she needs to say something. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to the messages. I feel like this has been going on for ages. So is it you that wants to change work?
Yes.
Okay. Stop procrastinating and start making a step towards that. I know you're really cautious, but you really need to do that for yourself.
Okay.
That's what I wrote down. You're cautious, but there's no need to be. And also, do you distract yourself when something's happening? And I feel like something's happening in your life at the moment, but prior to anyone saying anything. But do you distract yourself with cleaning, tidying, rearranging, and that sort of thing?
Yes.
Have you been doing that a lot lately?
Yes.
Okay. Had to write this down. Stop and stare and feel, as in like you just need to stop and allow yourself to feel those emotions rather than running from them, okay?
Okay.
That's what I've got for you today. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect to your energy.
Thank you.
Before you say anything else, Archangel Gabriel said, you have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. Okay? If you would like to validate anything, feel free to validate anything. If you don't want to and you want to keep it to yourself, you're more than welcome to do that too. But now you're allowed to speak.
Well, thank you.
Just
Thank you,
quickly, I
everybody.
text you in the song as well. I can buy myself flowers as well. Was literally in my ear for the last 10 minutes.
Yes, that makes sense.
Marissa, this is really random, but does guitars mean something to you?
Not to me, but somebody I'm close to.
Just because somebody was trying to get in the guest box and they said they had to get out and get back in because they heard loud guitars playing in the background, and I didn't know if that was a message for you.
Possibly, with all the rock and roll and everything that came through.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to say who's who because I have quite a few people that passed as well as J names. Both grandfathers are J names. So I don't know. They were very similar and they were completely my dad's side and my mom's side. So, but it does resonate with both of them, honestly, with everything you guys said. And sorry, I'm trying to do this quick because my kids are in there screaming. And let's see. My brother, I forgot who it was. I think it was Helen who kept bringing up my brother. I actually have a brother who passed away. He was a twin to a living brother I have. So that might have to do with also the month of July, which is their birth date. And then let's see, I wrote a bunch of stuff down. The wedding dance was either my wedding because I'm coming up on my 1 year, or my brother, who's the twin, also just got married in August as well. So it could be something with that. Let's see.
That would
And
be the
then,
month as well, which you weren't sure about, just saying.
oh yeah, you're right. And then the fingers, I don't know if it had to do with the grandma who passed, but I have been having anxiety and tingling in my hands a lot lately. So that could also be what's going on. And with all the change of work and cleaning, it all resonates because I have been a mom for the last 4 years, and that's it. I stepped away and became a stay-at-home mom. I'm trying to find myself other than just being a mom. So I'm just navigating, like I said, a new stage of life.
Awesome.
So yeah, thank you guys so much.
You're
Sorry I
very
sound a little
welcome.
shaky and nervous, but
That's okay. You can't be nervous around us. We're the coolest people we know.
you are. And honestly, you guys remind me a lot of my Nana that is still here, which resonates with a lot of the things that you guys were saying and your personalities. So it was really cool.
Yeah, and my grandkids call me Nana too. Okay, so we are cool.
And
Yeah.
also probably the inappropriateness because, you know, Michelle starts it off every time.
I love it. I enjoy listening to you guys.
Thank you, Beth. Thank you very much for coming in. Go take care of the
Thank you.
children.
Yes, I'm going to do that. Thank you.
You're welcome, hon.
Thank you.
All right, Melissa. Melissa. What am I talking to? I even wrote Melissa down. Real quick, Marissa, have I missed anything?
Miranda, you think? Is that who you're asking?
Did I just say it again?
I was like,
You
who's
said Melissa.
Marissa?
So there's a Melissa that you're connecting to. You need to find who it's for.
I know. Hold on just one quick second.
Everybody's
there's a-
Melissa with an M
There's a
name now.
Marissa in here, actually.
Huh.
I just saw her name fly by.
Okay, how's she doing? She jumped in my head too, I guess. All right, Miranda, anything happening while we're talking to Melissa?
No, just the chat.
Okay.
Just chatting with people.
All right, cool. So, yep, we do this on Tuesday nights. You can scroll back and you can see where you can find this back on your YouTube page. And how do we pick you? I'll tell you what I do. I literally just go to the list and I just put my finger on somebody and somebody pops up.
Oh my God! You just read them for Marissa. That's maybe why.
Oh.
No, but you were saying Melissa, not Marissa.
Oh, Melissa.
Oh,
Yes.
Who the hell's Melissa? Is there Melissa in the room?
I don't
We're
know.
all confused.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
glad I'm paying attention when everybody's not.
Thank you. We
Thank
need
you for
somebody
paying
to.
attention.
Thank you, Lord Jesus. Bella Love, it is so good to see you again. I know you've been disappeared for a while. I've been thinking about you. Also, too, anybody that subscribed to me, I have a couple more that I still have to do for August that I didn't get to. And the reason why I didn't get to them is because my phone, it went into overload and I literally could not record anything. And I've been trying to figure out how to dump my phone. And I've had people work on it for 3 days to get rid of the 53,000 pictures, which I'm not exaggerating, 53,000 pictures and almost 10,000 videos. Yes. Can you help me?
Don't be giving me sass.
Come on, hey, can you help me? I'm being
I was
serious.
just gonna say, so there's no Melissa in the room, but who's the spirit? Can you give people some more context around that? Because there is no Melissa here in the group.
All right, I'm going to tell you something about Melissa. Is one of you guys got to be attached to this, Melissa? Funny because the first thing that they showed me is that Melissa has a dog. I feel like it's somebody on the other side that's just trying to get a hold of Melissa, and that's why I kept blurting out the name because they were trying to get a hold of Melissa. So I believe she is earthbound, and she has a dog. She has dark hair and glasses, or needs glasses. I feel like it's a mother or a grandmother energy that's trying to push through. Anybody picking this up? Because I'm not reading that. So if anybody, if I hit it, let me know, please. Interesting. They just showed me like a gas station sign. So I feel like one of their family members worked in a gas station, or their gas station meant something. I'm not sure.
You said the Melissa is somebody that you believe is still
She's still
here.
here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I feel like one of her loved
just
ones.
had somebody say that they had a
I
friend
feel like their
that
love. I
passed.
think
Yeah.
Melissa's loved one was just trying to communicate with a Melissa, so they were using they were using this opportunity to jump in. So if you guys have heard that, just kind of hang on to that. And like I said, they said she had a dog. I feel like she's like maybe like out of school, but in school, like anywhere between like 19 and 28, they just said. All right, so it's somewhere between those two numbers. So if somebody can figure out, everyone needs glass name. Oh, you shut up, dog mother. I saw that.
I don't believe you said that with a smile.
Remember if she had a dog. Let's see. Okay. Do you know if why the dog would mean something to her? I'm completely blind without my glasses. Dog mother, you know I'm teasing you. Okay, so if anybody can figure out who this is and figure out why they're trying to connect with her, please let her know that there's a grandma or mother figure on the other side that's just trying to touch and get connect with her. Someone's still here. Melissa, Melissa is still here. It's somebody from the other side just trying to get a hold of her. Okay, I wear glasses too. I wear a contact.
I know I need glasses.
All right, I'm gonna grab la la la. Yeah. All right, I'm grabbing somebody. Dun, dun, dun. And again, you guys, if we have read you before, we ask that you not go in the box just so that we can read with other people. Not that we don't love you, we love you. Are you there?
Hello.
Sweetie?
Yes.
Hello, love. What's your first name?
Dana.
Dina.
Dana.
Got you. And your middle name?
Ann. Ann.
Okay. Have you been watching us and you see how we read?
Yes.
All right, so we're just going to be quiet for a minute, okay?
Okay.
Okay. You might want to mute yourself if you need to, babe. You might want to mute yourself if you need to, babe.
Okay.
Thank you. It's like got creepy quiet in here, you guys. Kind of freaking me out. Okay, can you hear me okay, love? Dana? Dana?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Do you pronounce it Dina or Dana? Dana?
Dana.
Yes, I'm here. Okay. Do you pronounce it Dina or Dana? Do you have
Dana.
something else on in the background? Do you pronounce it Dina or Dana? Dana?
No, I think it's echoing.
I'll jump down and come back up. If you have something else on, like something like a laptop or something like that. We got a lot of noise in the house tonight. Dun, dun, dun. Come on.
But that's even weirder than the normal echo we get. That's like amplified or something.
Don't worry about it. Where are you, lovely? Come back. Oh, I found you.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, sounds better. Okay. All right. So just yes or no's, but one of the first energies that came through was a younger male that's on the other side, and he said, "I did it." Do you know who this male is? It would be the first one that jumps in your head. I feel like his crossing was of natural causes. I mean, of unnatural causes. I'm sorry.
Possibly.
Okay. I also have a brother figure on the other side, so I don't know if it's a biological brother or somebody like a brother figure that's on the other side.
No, not that I can think of.
Do you know if your mom lost a baby?
I'm not sure.
Okay, because it says brother on the other side, so it's either like somebody who was like a brother figure or mom had lost a baby if you're not aware of a brother's crossing, okay?
Okay.
Okay, but it's interesting because I also have another lost child that's around you. Somebody close in your family, you lost somebody, either it was a miscarriage or abortion. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Then I also have, I heard grandpa's girl. There's a grandfather who's like gloating over you. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. I have two grandmas that are on the other side. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. You made me do that too. I have, this was interesting because first I wrote down Alabama and then they were like a state that starts with the letter A. Is there a state that starts with the letter A that means something to you?
No.
Okay. I want you to write that down. Think about the letters A, the states that start with the letter A, and figure out who came from there or was talking about visiting there or just brought that state up. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I seen they were showing me like shaky roads and rocks around dad. Like there was some kind of dad issue or struggle going on. Does that make sense to you?
With rocks?
No. They use that just to show me that there was a problem with you and dad, basically, but it's simpler. They're like, things are rocky.
No.
Okay. Because they put dad down here and literally what I wrote was dad issues, but like that there was something going on with you and dad or separation between you and dad. I'm not sure, but it said dad issues. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Then, I saw autumn leaves. Does that mean something to you?
No, not that I can think of.
Okay. Does the autumn something that like a time of year that you find most comfortable for yourself?
Yes.
Okay, so I think that's why they showed me the autumn leaves. Like that's just your comfort thing there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I seen somebody painting around you? There's somebody doodles or paints.
Possibly, yes.
Okay, and then I seen a separation between mom and dad. Are they separated?
No.
Okay. Was there something are you separated from them, like a faraway distance?
No.
Okay, because I see a separation. So it's telling me like there's either a period of time where they were not so connected together.
Okay.
Okay. You're like, I don't know about that. I saw a shift coming on, like something's like you keep thinking about, or you're about to be. It's either a new job or new relationship or new housing. So there's something like a shift is either begun already or it's going to be coming for you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Then they gave me the month of November. Do you know what November meant?
The month?
Yep. Birthday, death date, anniversary. Something in the past happened in the month of November.
Possibly.
Okay. And this one was really random. They said Aquarius to me.
Yes.
Okay. No, Melissa? Do you know Melissa? I'm just curious.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right. And with that, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pass to the next one. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, one more thing I have to ask you about. Do you know, does a boat mean something to you?
Yes.
Was there an accident down the water?
No.
Because they were, first I wrote down a boat, but then they showed me an incident with the water, and I felt like there was an accident. I don't know if somebody like fell off a boat or if they just almost drowned or somebody had to get scooped up out of the water, but there was an accident by the water.
No.
Okay.
Not that I know of.
Okay, just hold on to that, okay?
Okay.
Please make sure you go back to and watch this when it's on YouTube, because I feel like some of the stuff is going to make more sense, and then you're going to message me and tell me then, okay?
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm gonna try this. I feel like a female energy is coming through, and the sense that I'm getting about them is kind of like an earthy energy, like kind of bohemian style, or just like free soul. Will that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. I also started feeling pain in my throat. Once again, it could either be something physical, or it also could be, putting a tube down the throat and so on, but it's just like, it hurts to swallow.
Possibly.
There's also pressure on my head, and I feel that it's blood pressure related, and it's almost like my ears are on fire, my face is on fire, and it's just like a waterhead, like it's about to explode. Definitely like stress or blood pressure related.
Possibly.
I sense some health issues in general. It's just the feeling that I'm getting in my body when I'm trying to connect. And it was weird because I was trying to say, only loving energy is welcome, but then what was communicated to me is loving negativity. And I'm not sure if it's you who finds themselves in drama for no specific reason, or if the person on the other side was just someone who, always had reasons to complain and nothing was ever good enough, or just kind of like attention-seeking complaints, if that makes sense.
Not that I know of.
Maybe write it down, but it came through loving negativity, and I'm not sure what that means. But did the person used to have like a bigger purse that they like to carry around? Because I'm seeing them walking down the street with like a purse, but it's a
Possibly.
bigger purse. Okay.
Yeah.
And I was getting a smell of a lotion, and it's kind of like vanilla-ish sweet smell. It almost smells like Nivea, if you ever tried it. It's like very soft, but it has like a little vanilla hint to it, and that's what I was smelling.
Possibly.
Okay. And then color green seems significant, and it almost looked like neon green, like very bright green with a hint of yellow in it.
You said collie greens or the color green?
The color green.
Not that I know of.
Okay.
And is this like for the person, like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to, like, somebody that's trying to cross over, the green has to do with them? Or
Not
just
necessarily. Sometimes they're trying to, make you understand who they are, so they will bring something specific through that either has significance to you or had significance to them, or they're pointing something out that is even about to happen sometimes. So it's really just, that's why we say to write something down, because it might not make sense today, but tomorrow something might happen to like, oh, that's what it was.
so yeah, the color green, yes, it would.
And then the letter J came through, and what I heard was Jubilee. Is there some type of celebration coming up or something that happened recently?
For the letter J,
No, so I saw the letter J, but the words that I heard was Jubilee.
Jubilee?
Yeah.
No, not that I know of.
Okay. And the message that I'm getting is kind of trust your gut feeling. I feel that there's something going on in your current life where you have a certain feeling about the situation or person, but you are still not listening to yourself because you want to believe that this person or this situation is good. But internally, you know the truth about it, and they want you to trust your gut feeling and not be deceived by what's presented to you.
Okay.
Okay. And that's what I have for you so far. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect.
Thank you.
Hey, Dana.
Hi, how are you?
Dana?
Dana, but a lot of people call me Dana.
Okay. First of all, would you understand a male who would have passed probably before his time? I want to say kind of middle-aged, 50s, 60s.
A male that passed in his 50s or
Yeah, 50s, 60s,
60s?
kind of middle-aged. So it would have been, before his time, so to speak.
Not that I know.
Okay. And I feel they were also referencing like an incident or accident that would have happened, like involving a young child that would have passed. Would you understand that?
A young child?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Okay. I got the letter G as an initial. Would you understand that?
No. Possibly.
That's all right. They talked about the months of February and April. Can you take those?
Yes.
And the number 21. I just realised I've got my baby on again.
I don't know about that one.
Okay. That can be split as well. Just remember, it could be like a date, it could be a time, it could be a number on a door, something like that. I feel like they're referencing somebody like needing to move because they're needing more space. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And quite a funny picture. Would you understand somebody? They're talking about false teeth.
Talking about what?
False teeth.
False teeth?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Also referencing, I see like coins. I don't know if somebody would have collected coins. There's significance to coins. I feel like quite old ones as well. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. I'm talking about like shortcut pastry. Somebody been and I want to say trying to make pies.
No, but it's I don't want to give too much, but
that's all right.
Yes,
they were kind of saying
resonate.
like trying to make. I feel like that was the key there. But talking about shortcut pastry and pies, and I don't know if this is to do with hunting, but they kind of showed me like a long pew. Would you understand that?
Hunting?
Yeah, well, they kind of showed me like a long pew, as we call it on here. so we don't get told off.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And also, would you understand a memory like I heard the word like rodeo. So I don't know whether this is like events over there, or whether this is one of these like the balls that kind of
Like
static and kind of fling you around. Would you understand that?
not that I know of, possibly.
Okay. I feel like they're talking about somebody that you need to call. So this is somebody you've lost contact with, or maybe you're a little estranged from at the moment. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. I heard there's a song. I think there's a song because I didn't hear the song, but I heard the word. Do you know Fergie from Black Eyed Peas? Did she do a song called Fabulous?
What is it?
Did she do a song called Fabulous?
Do you mean glamorous?
Not glamorous. It may be. So have it. If it doesn't ring.
G-L-A-M.
I know what you mean now.
Yeah, I know the song,
O-U-S.
but it doesn't resonate.
Okay, well look at the lyrics to that when you get a chance. I feel like they're kind of showing you with like a rope around you, like you're being held back. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Lots of overthinking and like a sense of, if you don't mind me saying, like boredom around you at the moment. Would you understand that?
Autumn, yes.
Yeah. And they're talking about like the smallest things setting you off, almost like
Yes.
you kind of do putting your head in the sand with the big things, but it's like the small things that are sparking you off.
Yes.
I also heard the song The Hall of Fame, and particularly the words "You can be the greatest, you can be the best."
Not that I know of.
So I again look at the lyrics to this, because it's the lyrics of it. I feel like
Sing it. Please
Sorry?
sing it.
Huh?
Sing it.
Like, you can be the greatest, you can be the best. That one.
Yes, but sing it. So we.
That one. Anyway,
No.
it's the lyrics of the "You can be the greatest, you can be the best." And I feel like almost like an untapped potential. You're like, again, this holding back, like they're trying to support you to to be your best or to move forward. Okay. And I hope you don't mind me saying this. I've got to pass it on. I don't really have any. It's more of a British film, but like Bridget Jones, and would you understand like a problem with like two males?
A problem with two males?
Like, but at some point there's been like because when this came in, I kind of heard the song as well, like that begging you. So I was just surrounding yourself or whatever, but I feel like there's like maybe like a little bit of a competition going on, shall we say, or could have been. Would you understand that? Apologies if you don't, but that's just
Maybe, I don't.
what I got to. Yeah, and I had to pass that on. Like I don't know if you've ever seen Bridget Jones, but like she kind of has like two people fighting for her attention, so to speak, and it like spills out into the street, shall we say? But yeah, that's just what they brought through. I'm kind of nervous about passing that one on, but I have to pass it over. I think that, let me just check. There's a lot of little things in this. But yeah, I think that's everything I got through for you, sweet.
Thank you so much.
No worries.
My turn. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you, Lori?
Good, thank you. Do you have an uncle on the other side?
Yes.
Did he have a motorcycle?
Possibly.
Does somebody joke around because I keep hearing a French accent?
No.
It's that funny. Oh, I can't even think of it. Something baby. In that French accent. Okay. Do you have a sister or a close friend on the other side that had stomach issues?
No.
And I got the letter J. Whoever this is, she has medium length hair, brown hair, very pretty.
Yeah, so, I don't want to say too much, but
Okay. Yeah, don't. Do you have stomach issues?
not that I know of.
Somebody has stomach issues. Like heartburn, acid reflux.
It resonates with,
Okay.
but I don't want to say too much.
Okay. I got the letter M.
Yes.
And the J, is it like Jana or Jana or?
No.
The J. Okay, and that's all I have for right now, and I'll pass you on to Mira. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Hey Dana, it's Mira. How you going?
Hi, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. And yourself?
Good.
That's good.
Okay.
When I connected to your energy, the first thing that I heard was Louise or an L name. Can you take that?
No.
Okay. Because you may need to clarify this with someone, because I wanted to say that your name was Dana Louise Ann. It felt like there was a possibility, or there was a contemplation of the word name Louise. So you may need to just clarify that one.
Okay.
Because it came through really quickly. I've also got a female stepping forward, and she's full of energy and very bright. She made everyone feel warm and wanted, and it feels like a grandmother. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. Was she also someone that you would always have a giggle with?
Yes.
Okay. Did she either have Alzheimer's, dementia, or a stroke towards the end?
Yes.
Okay. And was she would you consider her she looks like a little old lady, but she's a pocket rocket? She's not someone to be messed with. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. And does she always talk about being kind first?
Yes.
Okay. Then I got a visual, and I don't know if you noticed, but I was pissing myself laughing at this because it's from Bridesmaid, the movie. And what it was showing was, is it Melissa McCarthy, when she goes to, I can't remember, the blonde girl's house, and she's just come from the engagement party. I don't know if you've seen this movie, but she goes there with the 9 puppies, and she keeps saying, and we're healing, and we're healing, and we're healing. She says that, but she's also there to motivate the blonde girl, which I can't remember her name, to help herself. Does that make sense? Have you seen that?
I have seen the movie, but I don't know it.
No, that's okay. But I feel like you're either the motivating person, the one that's motivating people, or you're the one that needs the motivating right now. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Yellow and white flowers. It was like a bunch. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And then I've got a male stepping forward, and he came through as quite patriotic. Like I saw a like an American flag. Thank you, or an American flag, and it was like and there was also a house that I saw. I don't know if this is his house or a house that's like wooden boarded. Like there's I don't know. I feel like it's made out of
Yes.
wood. Can you make that? Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. I was also seeing the long pew pew, the shot thing. Can you take that?
Yes.
And also, did he wear a trucker hat? Is that what it's called? I heard trucker hat.
Yes.
Okay. And did he, when his hair was like longer, as in like needing a haircut, did he have curls on the end?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Was he a heavy smoker?
No, he wasn't, no.
Okay, because I've got another male stepping forward, and I was feeling like it's either like smoke or there was lung/esophagus issues. Can you take that?
Yes, possibly.
Okay. Was this person related to the grandmother that I was talking about earlier?
So I don't really remember the one that you were just mentioning, all about the wooden boards and all that. I don't know if he was a smoker or not. I don't want
That's
to.
okay. But I'm still having to bring this up because it's like what I felt was like I used to be a smoker, but what I felt was like it was to do with the esophagus and lungs or heart, like that kind of area. Can you take that for a male that passed?
Yeah. I
Okay,
never
cool. Also, then I saw like it was like a scene where I don't know if someone was pissed off or they just drove really like fast, but it's like the scene is they're driving away really quickly and there's a puff of smoke or there's a puff of dusty like dust. Can you take that?
Someone drove fast away.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Okay. Can you also now every time I say this, someone gets inappropriate, Michelle. The initial D. Can you
take a D?
Can I take it?
Yeah, for first, last, middle name for someone else.
A D? Yes.
Okay, thank you. And also, I heard the song "Can You Feel the Love" or is it "Can You See the Love Tonight" by Elton John. Helen, feel.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Let me just see what else there is. Can you also, you said yes to the number 11, I think it was November. Can you take the number 12 for either December or the number 12 for a, yes?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I don't know why, but I heard the words sardines and abalone. Can you take that for someone?
Sardines and what?
Abalone.
Bologna? Yes.
Okay, cool. Like, is that something that someone would have liked eating a lot of, or they were known for that?
Yes.
Okay. Then I heard the song, and I don't know, again, it's an Elvis song. I don't know why there's a theme this today about Elvis, but I'm in love, I'm all shook up. You know that song?
I need love.
Helen, sing it. Is it like, bless my soul and I something, something? Come on, people. Sing it. What is that
I'm
song?
all shook up.
Yes.
It was my voice, right? It helped.
Yeah, exactly. And if you were shaking your leg, it would have helped even more. And then also, I was getting itchy ears, and it was the left ear that I was scratching. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right, so in terms of messaging, I've got, were you hoping to connect to a particular person and it hasn't kind of eventuated?
It hasn't what?
It hasn't really come up?
Yes.
Okay. And also the song "Let It Go" by Frozen, but from the movie Frozen. I feel like there's something about you needing to let something go. So I'm just passing that on. And also, is it you or is it someone else that tends to ask for advice but never implement it, or majority of the time doesn't implement it?
Yeah.
Okay. And also the song "Just Beat It, Beat It, Beat It, Beat It" by Michael Jackson I got as well. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. So that's what I've got for you today. Thanks so much for allowing me to connect to you. Oh, one more thing, sorry. Were you ever in a spelling bee?
Yes.
Okay, because that was being brought up and I was like, okay, I don't know why, but as a memory. So thanks so much for allowing me to connect to your energy.
Thank you so much.
One more thing, love, before I give you a message. There's a female came through. I actually have a male and a female that I believe they're still here on Earth, but they were talking about addiction issues with both of them. Do you know who they were talking about?
With a female and a male.
Yes, ma'am.
They're,
Could be total conditions.
they're both on the Earth.
I believe so.
Yes. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the female though. There's a male.
As hard as that. The other thing, I saw a woman, and she had pills in her hand. So the pills could just have been a representation of somebody who was involved in taking of their own. Okay. She's on the other side.
She's on the other side. Well, yeah. That I don't. What should I say or?
No, that was about the last thing I was going to say, but okay.
My grandma, she was an addict, and then the male, I have a brother that's he's an addict, and my son's father that passed away about a year ago, my boyfriend, he was addicted to pills. And
That was the person that you were looking to come through,
yes.
and I think that's why you just got that message. Okay,
Okay.
they heard you. Okay. My message, and then I'll let you validate. But my message to you from your spirit guides, your angel Adriana said, "I am leading you towards the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuitions, your thoughts, and your dreams." I think he's trying to guide you and lead you through that way, but you've just got to open up a little bit, honey, so that you can hear him. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Well, welcome to talk now. If there's anything you want to validate, knock your socks off. The floor is yours.
Well, that validated that. And then the itchy ear, I know I just had an earache. Oh, ear infection, I should say. The December is my son's birthday month. And the letter M is my son's father that passed away. And my son's name is with an M, Malachi. Michael and Malachi.
I like that. I always said if I had a son, I was going to name him that.
Yeah.
I did have a son, but I was like, if I had a next one, that was one of my favorite names.
Malachi?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then his son his name is Michael also. He's a junior.
Okay.
I am an Aquarius. Oh, the white flowers. I have white flowers up on where I have a memorial up in my front room with his flowers, white roses from his wake. What else? Oh, she said I think it was Lori. She said the letter J, like of a sister. My sister's still here, And her name is Jamie. She's pretty dark brown hair. The stomach issues. My mom has bad stomach issues. She's been going to the doctor back and forth. She actually just went. The male smoker that was also my son's father. And then my grandmother was a smoker too, like very bad. She died from lung cancer. She had one lung still smoking. I think. Oh, can you feel the love tonight for like that line? I don't know. Like every time I hear that, it reminds me of The Lion King, which my son's father loved that movie. So I don't know. That maybe. And I think that's all that I can think of.
Dad said that's probably why she was feeling the burning in the throat.
Yeah. Oh, the making of the pastries also, that my grandma was like, she was always baking and making pies and everything. What else? Can't think of anything else. Oh, someone I lost contact with. I mean, we talk here and there, but we were best friends. We really don't talk as much. So, but that's about it. In autumn, I love fall. I hate sweating and in the heat. I love fall.
I'm with you, hon. Me too.
So, I think that's all.
Thank you so very much for letting us read you, love.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys have a good night.
You too, honey. Take
Thank
care.
You too. Bye-bye.
We have 29 minutes left. Just saying.
I'm going to pop off, guys, because I'm absolutely shattered. And I'm struggling now. So I'm going to pop off for the evening.
No problem. Love you. Thank you.
All right. See you very soon.
Bye, baby.
Good night, Ellen.
Good night.
Guys, everybody start tapping that screen. Yeah, when this is over, I gotta tell you something that was really weird is happening on this screen when you guys were working. I'll tell you when we're done here, but hold on. All right, just picking a random. Well, my finger's not pushing anybody. Okay. Who do we have?
Tiffany?
Tiffany. Have we read this before, love?
No.
Your voice seems so familiar to me. Okay. What's your middle name?
K.
Just K?
Yeah, K-A-Y.
Okay. I thought you were being like, discreet. K.
No, it's K-A-Y.
Gotcha. All right. Give us a minute.
Okay.
Okay, Tiffany, I'm going to start with you. Love?
Okay.
Okay. In a minute. Second, I said that they're like, wait. Okay. The reason why I hesitated, I'm going to go back to it, and I'm not sure what I'm picking up here, but I was like seeing like a fertility issue, a fertility struggle, or a problem with pregnancy, or or losing a child. Do you know where they're showing me that?
Yes.
Okay. Right. And then I have it's interesting because I have two females on the other side, and it almost gave me the energy of like somebody who was an aunt or somebody who was a grandma, but they both had crossed from the same thing.
No.
Okay, hold on to that because they're literally doing this. Like they both like something was going on at the same place for both of them.
I know that area, but it wasn't the same thing.
Okay. Then if it's not an aunt, do you know another female that's up there with grandma that had the same issue?
Yes.
Okay. Because I said there's two females and they were like, we crossed this, we had the same thing. Okay. I had the grandma that's on the other side. She gave me the word, my mouth just got really thick. And before I go on with this, I have to address this. Like, you know, that feeling when you got really phlegmy in your mouth and like I had to swallow, like somebody was on the other side. They're kind of telling me like they had a really hard time with swallowing towards the end. And I feel like they were suctioning the whatever out of their mouth. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. I have they said Nana. That means that there's a grandma on the other side that had a name like a name like a term of endearment. Like they didn't go by just grandma or just their government name. They called me. They just give me the word Nana because my grandchildren call me Nana. So they give me that word. That means like your grandmother could have been, you know, like Mama Kate, you know, Auntie. I mean TT something. But that there's a grandma that had a different name than just grandma or just like being called Michelle. I'm Michelle. So they called me Shelly when I was little. So she's saying she had a nickname. Do you understand this?
Yes.
Okay. Did you understand it like 15 words ago? Because I felt like I was just rambling there.
Yeah, I did.
You can just shut me up next time, baby. Okay. Feel like we got it, Michelle. I have a father figure on the other side. So it's somebody who's either watching over you as a father or it was your father. Do you understand this?
No.
Okay. I want you to think of a male that was around the family, almost like it was somebody who looked at you like a father. Was it like they felt like, I don't know, you know, like we used to have an Uncle Bob that hung around our family, but it wasn't really our uncle. But there's like a male figure that sang like he was watching over and protecting you, when like a father figure when he was here on Earth.
Yes.
Okay. Then I also heard bells around you. That means that somebody either just is or is about to announce a new baby coming, or wedding bells, or anniversary.
Yes.
Okay. I saw a POW flag. Do you know why I saw the POW flag?
What is that?
Missing in action. Oh, prisoner of war.
No.
Okay. So if I see a prisoner of war flag, that's telling me it can be symbolic or it can be actual prisoner of war. That's if it's not a actual flag of somebody from your family, then it's telling me that you have been a prisoner of war, that you've had a very rough and a lot of struggling going on in your life.
Yes.
Okay. Then I also seen the narcissist, the male that was around you that was not a very good man.
No.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go back a little bit. I want you to think about the male. There's a male around you that was around you. He was not a nice man. He liked to gaslight a lot. It was never his fault. It was. You understand that?
Is this person passed or still here?
Still could be here.
Yeah.
Okay. I also seen like you going through a bout of depression. Do you understand that?
I didn't hear you.
I seen you going through a bout of depression. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And they said she has such a heavy heart. There's so much weighing on your chest. Okay.
Yes.
Then they said there's a crossing that they keep at. There's questions around this crossing. Like they're saying it's one thing, or people are saying it's one thing, but there's questions. Like people don't believe that that's the reason why they crossed. Do you understand who they're talking about?
Yes.
You have a tattoo?
Yes.
Does I'm looking for a T name. I don't know if it's Tommy or Tammy. Do you know what they're giving me?
No.
Okay, I want you to remember the T name, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Then I also, I heard they said fight. And I'm like, what do you mean fight? So I was like, was she just in a fight? Is she in a fight right now? They just said fight. Like I don't know if you're going through a fight or if you were just in a fight. Okay.
Yes.
They also said there's legal issues and shit going on around you.
Possibly.
Okay. They said there's a question you keep asking over and over again. Like, is this going to happen? Am I supposed to do this? Your angel said, tell her just yes. Just yes. So the next time, you get this question popping in your head, like, should I do this? Should I make the move? Whatever. They're like, yes. We keep telling you, but you keep fighting, asking the same question. So pay attention, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Then they gave me. It was interesting. Who had this like? I almost said weird. I don't mean to say weird. Who had this like shortening of like? It was like a little 4-letter nickname, TT, Fifi, something like that.
I don't know anyone.
Okay. I feel like it's like almost a child calling an aunt that or a relative that. Because I can't say the whole name. And I almost feel like it was somebody talking to you.
I think I know.
Okay. Because it was like, I feel like a child trying to say this. I have a male that's on the other side. His crossing, he said, was Cancer.
Possible.
Okay. And then I have a brother or brother figure that's on the other side.
No.
Okay. So if it says brother figure, it means that somebody who is like a brother too close to the family or
Yes.
that. Okay. Thank you. Okay. With that, sweetheart, I just want, one more thing. Fancy candies. Who likes the fancy candies?
My grandma.
That's what I thought. Okay. Because it almost would seem like old candy. I seen little papers wrapped around it. Okay. I just want to say thank you so much for letting me read you. And I'm going to pass this. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Somewhere over the rainbow. What's the next line, guys? Okay. What's going on? Hello, lovey.
Hi.
I was talking to Nat. She popped back up.
Oh.
But hi, you two.
Hi, Tiffany.
Hi.
I don't have much, but when I connected, I felt very dizzy. I'm also having some lower stomach issues, and I literally started feeling nauseous. Not sure if that's you or someone on the other side that I'm connecting to. I did feel like the brotherly energy was coming through, and he was showing me, to me it looked like a tattoo. Did he have some tattoos with, I don't know, it was a eagle or a hawk or some type of bird or claws or something like that?
Tattoos, yes. The other one, no. Like the bird stuff, no. The clocks.
Okay, so maybe write it down. I know that he was bringing it in the relationship to the tattoo, but I don't know what the meaning behind that is. I also was picking up on some lavender smell.
Yeah.
Okay. And was it him who had some issues with the shoulder blade? In my dominant side, I just started feeling like a stabbing pain in the shoulder blade area.
I believe so. One of them.
I'm gonna come back to that. I'm still trying to figure out what the message is, but I'll come back to it.
Okay.
Lori? Or Natty, are you coming back in a few minutes or are you coming right back?
It's hot.
I mean, she can go ahead if she has.
Oh,
I
anybody?
didn't get a lot. Was there a miscarriage? Did you say yes?
Yes.
Yeah, because I got the lost child. Did you lose a childhood friend?
Yes.
Did you go to school together? You went to school together?
Yes.
Did you run track?
No.
Was there running?
Not in school. But playing outside, yes.
What about ninth grade? Or 9? Was there, I don't know if we can say it on here. Like,
We're almost done. They can throw us off. Spell it.
was there, like drugs involved? Not hard stuff, but
I believe so.
okay. And then I got, that there's someone around you that's not good for you. Like Michelle said with the narcissist. And I got an argument.
Yeah.
Is it a male that you were arguing with?
No. There's 2 of them. One's a male, yes.
Okay. I just heard don't back down. Stand your ground.
I understand that.
Stick up for what you believe. And they said you're stronger than you think.
I hear that a lot.
And that's all I got for you. Thank you so much, Tiffany.
Thank you.
Tiffany, are you getting panic attacks?
No.
Like a sensation of your body shaking, and I'm not sure if it's something related to you holding emotions in, but I just feel like the sensation of like my body shaking, and the only association I would have with that will be panic attacks.
At times, yes.
Okay. So I feel like a lot of that, what they're bringing up to my attention is about, I want to say, your mental health or health in general, because the mental health will eventually turn into physical health issues.
It has.
Because it just circles back to how you're feeling for me. So I think they really want to bring the message forward to you to take care of yourself, be it mentally or physically. I feel like there's a knot in my chest because you're holding in emotions and anger as well.
Yes.
And they really want to acknowledge that and, you know, bring your attention to the fact that it needs to be resolved and to need to nurture yourself and take care of yourself and pick yourself first.
I understand all that.
And that's what I have for you so far. Thank you so much for letting me connect with you.
Thank you.
Hey Tiffany, it's Mira. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
That's good. The first thing that I got was when I connected to your energy is needing to remind you that it's like a sense of feeling there's something more out there for me, and I also need to remind you that you're beautiful. So I'm just going to pass that on. Do you see birds were chirping above me, and I was seeing a lot of them flying around you. Do you notice that?
Yes.
Okay. Do you pay attention to how you're feeling around the moon sequence?
No.
Okay. I feel like you need to start paying attention to that. I've got a female stepping forward, and she comes through as like quite nurturing and like a motherly energy, and also she said that she was special and an individual. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. She also said the word trust, as in like, was it something that she used to talk about a lot?
Yes.
Okay. I also, this is funny, I don't know if this is related to her, but I smelled coffee breath. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. Can you take the letters P, S, and L for first, last, middle names, even nicknames?
I can take P and S.
Okay. Maybe just write L down for later. And then the next song I got was Can You Let Me, you know that, See You Beneath Your Beautiful, that song?
I've heard it.
Yeah, so it's reminding you that you are beautiful, and I feel like that's something that you don't acknowledge about yourself, so you need to start doing that. Also, I'm being told that you need to spring clean your house. I know it's not spring for you, but it feels like you need to move the energy out of there. So I'm just going to pass that on. Also, are you disconnected from one side of the family?
Yes.
Okay. And also I've got a male stepping forward, and he came through as like very prim and proper. Can you take that?
Can you repeat that, please?
I've got a male stepping forward, and he came through as very prim and proper. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. Then he showed me what I heard. I saw the cover, but I also heard Good Will Hunting, the movie. Can you take that?
No.
Okay. There's something about that movie. I don't know if it was something that he liked watching, or if it feels like military vibes. Can you take that?
No.
Okay. Is it you that gets like hot flashes, or like it doesn't feel like menopause? It feels more like sometimes you're not putting enough like fluids in your body, and then you get like you overheat. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. Drink more fluids. Remember to do that. I also got a visual of someone hanging up clothes when it's like winter and snowing outside, and they're hanging the clothes up outside, and then the clothes freeze and they're banging. Can you take that?
No.
Okay. Just maybe write that down. Can you also take the number 7? It could be July, or it could be the number 7 for a birth date, marriage date, some kind of significant date.
7. Not on top of my head, no.
Okay, write that down.
I did.
Or the 7th of January or the 1st of July. Can you take that? or the number 17 even?
17, yes.
Okay, cool. I was also feeling the frustration in your body, and I've written down that you need to release it somehow. You need to find an outlet for that. And also the song Too Close, Too Close. It's like, baby, when we're riding, I get so excited. That song, you might not know it, but it's called Too Close. So just look at the lyrics for that.
Okay.
And it also feels like there's a lot of noise around you at the moment. And so don't listen to everybody, as in like the noise that it's like, if there's constant either in your brain or there's constant people giving their opinion and it's not warranted. You're going through a challenging time right now, and the light at the end of the tunnel is around the corner, I've written down. And also, no one is you. No one can be you. Stop trying to fit in. They're not your people. Step back is what I wrote down as well.
That fits, yeah.
That's what I've got for you today. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect to your energy.
Thank you.
Anybody before I do her card? No? All right, sweetheart. Your angel said to you, caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before you proceed further. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right. The floor is all yours. If you want to validate anything, you are more than welcome to. If you don't want to validate nothing, you don't have to.
The losing a child or miscarriage, could that be like a stillborn child?
Yeah, baby.
Okay. And trying to think, I wrote a lot down. The friend that passed, I knew him since I was 9, and that was brung up. And then the dizziness and stomach and 17 goes with my husband that passed away in December.
Shit. I didn't say it. Your lost love was up here. The second you just said that, I was like, fuck, I forgot to. He was hidden in the corner up here.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm fighting with his family. So that's probably the separation of family. And that's about it. Oh yeah, and then the SPL, the L doesn't make sense to me, but my husband's name was Silvio Pronalta. I can't pronounce it right. It's Spanish, but so that made sense to me.
Yeah. We thank you very much, my sweetheart, for letting us in. Okay? We know it's not easy, but you've got this, okay?
Yeah. Thank you.
We wish you lots of love. You take care.
Have a good night.
Good night.
You too. Thank you.
Smokey, I saw you snuck in there. It's good to see you, sweetheart. Okay.
You want to say that's it now?
That's it now. And the audience knows too, because they already started dropping out of the box. But real quick, I was seeing something was going on here. Miranda, I am really sorry. I don't know who ripped you off and ripped the other person off, but that breaks my heart.
Yeah, it was somebody I'd known on here for 2 years, and she does these kind of like letters from heaven, where and I got 2 of them, one from each person, and this was back in April, and she I know she was going through hard times, so I waited till about a month ago, and I said, I never received them. I just was wondering if what's going on, and she's like, oh, I think I did them all in April and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, but I didn't get them, and then the next thing I know, she blocked me, and I found out she changed her Cash App name, so you can't. I tried to dispute it and all that stuff, but she's changed it, and then I found out from someone that's a mutual friend that she's done this to a lot of people, but I just would never have expected it, because she was such a nice this person. I don't know, you know, it just was like blindsided.
I'm sorry to hear that. But when you said you can't trust anyone, I don't want you to feel like that, because there are people in this world that you can trust. And if you aren't careful with that, not trusting anyone, you're just going to put up walls around you, which is going to make it hard for that energy to get in. The ones that you can trust, and unfortunately, there's very few people in this world that you can, count on having your back all the time. But there are people out there, and you just need to. You got us. We'll ride or die.
Yeah, I know. It's just.
It sucks. It hurts.
This has happened to me before from people that I kind of was wishy-washy on, but it was somebody I had known like since I came on this app, and that's why it was such a shock,
I'm very sorry to hear that. And I seen somebody else you were talking to said that they got ripped off for money too.
Lindsay said, yeah.
That's why I was just going to say that's why you want to make sure that like you have a connection with somebody before you, but obviously you did. Yeah. So I'm sorry for that.
But like to change your Cash App name and stuff like that, that's so dodgy. If you're not, if you're adamant you've done something, like why would you need to change your Cash App name and block the person? Like,
yeah, and then Cash App said, well, it's been too long and they can't, like, I don't know, I guess they could have reimbursed, but they said it's been too long. And I've tried requesting twice from her old and her new Cash App. I knew it wasn't going to work, but I tried requesting it back, and obviously she declined and blocked me from there too. So
yeah, just use your intuition and don't if it's wishy-washy, that's a no. If you're not clear on what you're feeling, then it's a no.
Yeah, but sad part is that she trusted this person for 2 years.
Yeah, this was there was somebody that I got, another person that I was wishy-washy about, and I knew that was kind of a risk. But this, like I said, this person was somebody I had known over 2 years. So, yeah.
The sad part about it is that when somebody takes from somebody else, nothing good comes of that money.
You know what's the sad part is this is about loved ones that you've lost, that you love a lot. And to do this in this kind of business is very bad, and I don't know how people can live with themselves. Yeah. How can they sleep at night doing that?
They probably don't, love. They probably don't. And I feel so.
At the same time, they're also there to teach people lessons as well. Like everyone plays a part in this world. Whether it's something you align with or you don't, it's still there for a reason.
And I just want to go on her page and warn all these other people, because I just don't. But I can't help everyone. You know what I mean? And
no, but I hate to say it like this, and I'm not one for bashing people, but for protecting people, it's very easy just to screenshot the picture and put it on your own page. I've been scammed by this person because it happened on Facebook. Somebody hacked my brother's Facebook account and is reaching out to people to sell a car, and you put down a deposit. And it's not my brother. And one of my own friends, thinking it was my brother, sent him money. And I'm like, that's not my brother's page. It was hacked like a year ago, and we can't get it shut down. And so, so I post on my Facebook page. I'm like, this is not my brother. This is a scam artist. Please do not send money. It was my own friend. I felt so bad. So, there's nothing wrong with doing that. You just write your experience. You don't have to bash or say anything bad. Don't call it like a whole bag and shit.
I haven't said her, I would love to say her name, but I just, for some reason, and somebody even that's done something so bad, I can't get myself to completely.
Like I said, there's nothing wrong with screenshotting her page and putting on there. Be aware.
Yeah.
Anything she might see it and might make her reach back out to you and be like, dude, I screwed up.
Yeah, I'm afraid to do those things because I've seen it done with other people, other mediums on here that have done that, and it's kind of backfired, and I just don't want I don't want to create a lot of drama,
Girl, you send me the picture, I'm not scared.
Yeah, because I'm
on my page.
I used to not care, but now it's just I just want peace, and so I kind of just want to.
My theme song, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. You can do it.
You got it. I'll take care of you. Okay.
You have a bigger following.
When you said that about when I talked about Uncle Bob having an Uncle Bob, I know we had an Uncle Bob, But there was, my mother's husband, he had like his best friend was Bob, and he would show up every week and go buy his pizza and take us to the candy store. I have no freaking idea who this dude was, and then he just disappeared with it.
Yeah, because I was thinking to myself,
Michelle,
I knew you were trying to, you were just being,
No, there's a real dude named Bob. I don't even know who the hell he is, and he disappeared. But we had a lot of pizza and candy, so
I didn't know Uncle Bob too well. I just remember being 5, I think, and being in the car, and we couldn't even go in the hospital. And I know my mom went in to say goodbye, but I don't remember a lot else. I don't remember a lot of being with him, because I don't remember a lot from before I was 5.
Yeah, shit. Look, I don't remember 4 hours ago. All right.
I have a question before we go, though.
Huh?
I have a question before we go.
Ask away, my love.
Well, can somebody, and I know you can, block somebody from reading you, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That was another thing that was brought up. Just because they said you can read anybody because they cannot block you from reading them.
That I call ego and arrogance. That's an egotistical statement. I know one of my, and I think I probably brought this up one time, but somebody who I read regularly, and one day, I was thinking about her on the way, and it was like I kept getting a brick wall, and I'm like, what the heck? And the second she got to my door, I was like, dude, why were you blocking me all the way here? Like, what was that all about? She goes, I was going to cancel my appointment, okay? Because I didn't want to hear the answers that I'm going to get if I came here. So I was just like, I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go. She goes, but I kept driving here. I said, well, we're going to do this. And the first thing I wrote, she goes, that's exactly what I did not want to hear, but why I had to come here. So yeah, hell yeah, I can put up blocks. Absolutely, 100%.
Supposedly you're not a good reader if you can't go be.
I can tell her. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I said, supposedly you're not a good reader if you can't read beyond the blocks or whatever I'm trying to say.
Gosh darn it. That's sad. I'm going to work to be better at it then.
There's a lot of people that want to continuously seek some kind of answers, but they don't want to do the work to change their fucking world. And you know what? There's that too. Like, there's that. They don't want to hear their truth. It just happens. Like, you can't do anything about it. It's up to them. Yet they expect someone to come on this shiny fucking, I don't know, horse and save them, but they need to save themselves. Yeah. Everyone's got a choice to do that. It doesn't necessarily mean that they do.
Yeah. That's a good point too, because not only, sometimes it's not that they just don't want to hear it. When you're laying
we all do private readings, Lindsay.
Yep, we all do, babes. But Lori, there's something else you wanted to say about this?
I was just going to say, with Lindsay, if they have terms and conditions where they say if you're not there on the day that you forfeit your place, that's also something that you need to take into consideration as well, because I've seen terms and conditions on TikTok for that. So it may have been that you didn't front up and you lost a spot because that's the way they work. If they get lots of people...
Wait, say that again. I missed something there, Mira. What did you say?
Lindsay was saying, do you do privates? If so, how does it work? As I lost 50 pounds because he couldn't find me on the day. So if I book through TikTok, how do you contact them? Generally with me, when I'm on TikTok Live, there's the pussycat. When I'm on TikTok Live, it's the people that are paying for while I'm on live. I don't take bookings prior to. So there are readers that do take bookings prior to, and then they're coming on at a certain time, and you need to be in the live for that. So there's people that read that take those bookings, and if you're not there in the live when they're calling you and you're on a list, they can't sit there for hours waiting, or they might not choose to sit there for hours waiting for you to front up. So you got to read what they're.
Like if they say something like if they say if I call your name out 3 times and you don't respond, you're done.
Yeah. Like But that it might be because they have 1,000 people,
Or
and they don't have time to sit there waiting, 7 hours or 3 hours for you to front up. I don't like that's not me, but there's people that work that way.
Yeah, like when I do, like for my private readings, when you say can't find you, so like when I schedule a private reading, we have a set date and time. And then like moments before, I'm like, if it's on FaceTime or if it's in person, like if it's in person, I'll be like, just confirm we're going to meet today at 5:30 or what have you. And because of the fact that we're all over the world, I have to keep reminding people I'm Central Time, because I've had that mistake too, where people thought I was an hour earlier, hours later. It's like, it's okay. We'll just we'll reschedule. It's not a big deal. But
Private ones, I'll wait 15 minutes. If they don't arrive and it's on Zoom, it's not up to me to be hounding you.
Right. But usually
you want it, don't you?
Yeah, people don't, like, some people will pay for their spot the second we book it. Some people I'll just say, as long as I have it before our reading, and I'll like check in, like I'm with just as soon as you send over, then I'll hit you up on live. So for me, it would be that I'm looking for somebody. I mean, like if you pay for a reading, you get a reading. But it's not like a live is different here than compared to like if you have a scheduled private reading with somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, some people have the link where you can, and they have their schedule and everything hooked up to that. But some people do private readings and they have like no information about how to do that. And I recently, I know somebody that does that, and during her live, she'll just say to like message her, and she'll schedule that way because she does it by phone or something. So sometimes I guess you can just like private message them about it.
Yeah, that's why
if they don't have a schedule thing set up.
That's why Miranda puts my number up there, because I can take it through a text message and record. And if you're not, if like people that are like over there where these guys live, they just do it on the WhatsApp app with me. They'll message.
If I'm on live and someone's paid for a reading and they're not there for that live, I won't say that they forfeit. I'd be waiting for the next live to see whether they come, or message them after and be like, hey.
Yeah. But some, but not, some people are, they're just there.
As my profile name was different, but not username. Well, that's where you need to then like message them, make contact with them. But again, if it's their terms and conditions, like that's their boundaries.
Yeah, but they should be a little understanding in some cases.
Again, if they've stated that clearly when you're booking, it's not up to them to be hounding or like looking for you. Yeah. Like it's like that's them. They're being clear about their boundaries. I'm not saying I agree with it or that's how I work. I'm just saying when you book these things, read the information. It's not always the reader's fault.
Yeah. Like say something really, like you got to go to the hospital or something, like you think there'd be like, certain conditions for if there's an emergency or something of that sort.
But then people generally will communicate that,
Yeah.
If you book a tattoo with me and you don't show up, no call, no show, you lose deposit. Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
Like,
because also, Tony, you're booking out a big chunk of your time.
Exactly.
I lose a half hour, 45 minutes of mine. Yours is a lot.
Which is still a chunk.
They do the same at the salon. They put down a deposit, you don't show up, you've lost your deposit because they can't get somebody in that chair quick enough.
Yeah, well, exactly. But that's the thing, like, they're providing a service, whether it's a reader, a serviceman, like a car service, a tattoo, a haircut, whatever, getting your nails done. If you're making the booking, it's up to you to rock up or communicate why you're not there. Providing a service, whether it's a reader, a serviceman, like a car service, a tattoo, a haircut, whatever, getting your nails done. If you're making the booking, it's up to you to rock up.
Lori, is that
you?
Lori again.
Nat and Lori, do you guys do private readings or not?
So I am in the process of transferring in a different career field, and because of that I will be in need of additional income. And I don't want it to sound like that, but I also started picking up the cards, and I just did some random readings for different people, and they just felt kind of like being called to it. So I definitely want to use my Mondays to go live, or even just like do private readings And
How would they contact you? Messenger on here?
they can message me through TikTok. I think it's kind of nice to actually write or record a reading.
Yeah.
For me personally, it allows me to connect a little bit on a deeper level, and I do deal with anxiety. So instead of fishing for specific word that I can't come up with because English is my third language, I can actually sit and think about what I want to say, and then I can type it up or I can record it for the person. And like I said, I will be going on live on Mondays as well, probably starting at 10 a.m. And just do a few different things like free yes and no questions or.
It's not going to supplement your income.
No, but I feel bad for charging people because I don't compare myself to you or Mira or even Lori. I think you guys are very gifted, and I'm still pretty much at the
You know what?
beginning.
When I first started in this industry decades ago, I did not charge. I literally, because I had this taboo, I can't charge people. If I was given a gift, I can't. And it wasn't until my husband, he was like, Michelle, you give so much away to charity and stuff like that and donate so much time. He goes, how are you going to keep supporting this stuff? He goes, God gave you a gift. Use that gift. And literally my first public charging was to sponsor one of my first mission trips. So it was like, I still didn't feel good about it. And it took years till I realized it's my job. It's a job for me, I love my job very much, but it's my full-time nighttime job.
And honestly, if you know me, for me, it's not about money. I'm not a person who wants a fancy stuff to be.
I know.
Look at me. I look like crap because I work 3 jobs and they just pay my bills, and that's pretty much it.
That's your mouth.
You're
Shush.
gorgeous.
That is bullshit.
You're about to get yourself beat on this thing.
And I want to say is,
Gorgeous.
I knew from the second I saw Nat commenting about, when she was getting things, you're very, very, I know you have a confidence, but you're very gifted. I mean, I don't consider you different from anybody else up there, You're amazing.
You are.
Just have to trust it more.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Don't start off your conversation with, okay, I don't feel for you and Lori. Don't start off with a negative about yourself.
Yeah, I know. Lori too.
I've said it to you guys enough times. Just trust. It don't matter. It ain't for you. Just give it up. Just give it out. Just throw it up.
Yeah, and it's weird because I had all those cards and I didn't touch them because I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like it. But then when I did, now I can't let go of it. I'm literally sleeping with them, and I just want to stuff and put them full of cards and stuff. Yeah, I mean, all of a sudden it just came out of nowhere, and I'm like, I actually enjoy doing that. It's almost like, I don't want to say I don't like mediumship, but I'm still developing stuff. So whenever a new little gift comes by, I'm like, oh, it's shiny. I like it, and it's just, helping me to open up different things.
Very cool. Lori, one more thing before I pull your guys' cards and then we can shut down. But I feel so bad for you because I feel like you walked away from that situation with that person saying all those things, feeling very targeted. And all I can say is that people that are throwing darts are living in a bad place. That's why they throw it to express and get it away from themselves. They're dealing with their own shit, and it ain't on you. It's at them.
And then they always, I don't know who she's talking about, but it always happens like that. And it's it's TikTok, so people always have to find something to complain about, and you gotta not listen to it.
It's jealousy. Some of it's just insecurity. Some of it's just straight up fucking meanness.
Yeah, it really is.
Nice to say, don't fucking say a word.
But they have a panel of readers.
Yeah.
And
a lot of people copied from us, from this thing.
Yeah,
I can tell you that.
Totally copied us.
How dare you pretending that you're here to help someone heal or to do something good, and then all you puking out of your mouth, it's just jealousy and bitterness.
Thank
Why
you.
don't you do some healing yourself before you're trying to pretend to be that person that you're pretending to be, it's just...
True.
Yeah, like
Maybe
Kayla
you need
says, adult. Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, you're an adult. Why are we pretending that we are still in grade school or high school? I mean,
because
just
there's plenty of children that are adults,
yeah, I
like
know.
adults that are children. But at the same time, Laurie, if you're not aligned with them, stop going in there.
Mhm.
Yeah, we don't have to be
scroll
friends with everyone. We don't
and they
even have to
show up.
pretend, but
And then
I
I
like-
just, you know how you're scrolling and you hear something, so you stop and you're like, oh, wait a minute.
Mm.
I know that's who you're talking about.
It doesn't matter. Like they can say whatever they want. That's on them. You don't need to take it
True.
on as, oh, that's me, and feel like a certain way. There's no need to take that on.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Very
it is.
true.
But Lori, do you if anyone wants a private reading, do you do private readings?
No, not real. No.
Oh.
You know what? I can't say no because,
Then don't.
yeah. But I
Just
do.
own it
I do
already
when,
instead of
like,
that's
I'm
private
like,
readings. But she's also one of those who doesn't, make any money off it. But how many times did I reach out to you for some advice, and you did it for me? And I know many other people who have been reaching out to you. So I mean, you do private
that's
readings.
just because I love
comes
it.
down
I
to
do.
like owning the fact that this is what you do and you are doing it. It's not something that you can partially do. You are doing it. You just need to trust it more.
I know.
Literally, both of you. It's just going. Stop saying to yourself, "Now, I think we've had this conversation before that I'm developing this." And no,
Please don't say that.
You're doing it. You're doing it.
That's
Yeah.
the third voice just fucking with you. Let it
You've
go.
been doing it
Exactly.
since April. I mean, with everyone.
Every week.
Yeah.
And Laurie, stop looking for someone to be, tearing you down. Stop it. You're doing it to yourself.
I know. I'm my worst
Exactly.
critic.
So fuck
But
those
I
people.
really
Like you don't have
want
to fucking
to-
watch them.
Fuck them.
Not literally, but like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Lori, fuck them.
But we're gonna have to do that because
Oh, shut up, Tony.
next year
Tattoo artist.
Tony.
I'm gonna develop and I really want to get together somewhere and meet next year and have like a retreat and a getaway and do readings and
Yeah. We need to organise that.
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
We will. We will. Miranda, for you, as we were flipping cards, as I was shuffling the cards, the communication card came up for you, which didn't come up on accident after today's conversation. Okay, you need to use your voice to protect yourself and to express what's happens to you. You don't.
I'm
keep
laughing at Nat's cat and the bum in the face.
I'm gonna use your voice, Michelle.
Use my voice, honey. Yeah, there's a reason why Uncle Jim calls me Shotgun Shelly.
He
I talk
does.
too much.
He calls me Randaroo. Oh my god.
All right, Mira, partnership coming up. Partnership could be lover, or it could be somebody trying to be a partner in business. That swings two ways here. You got to understand something. Partner in business, I'm always get a little weary about because you don't even
Yeah,
get.
it's not going to be partner in business.
Yeah, so there's no sex involved in the partnership. Well, there could be, but so be careful. Be careful. Partnership could be. Make sure you pick the right partnership if it is a partner in business. But otherwise, it's saying that there's some love in the air. Okay. I feel. What was that song just popped in my head?
love is in the air.
Yes, it was a boat. Love boat.
I loved
Yeah,
the
the
Love
Love
Boat
Boat.
as a kid.
Me too.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I wasn't a kid though.
I absolutely, I loved, even if it was a repeat episodes, I would love to watch it.
All right, so you're gonna
Hi,
find your love.
Jen.
Thank you.
Take a cruise. All right, Nat, the Raven. Nothing is coincidental. Everything has been synchronized exactly the way it's supposed to. The Raven shows up when it says that you are connected and this is your magic time around you. Go live.
Yeah.
If you don't want to listen to us, bitch.
Yeah, listen to the cards, Matt.
Lori.
Yeah.
Lori, there is love all around you. You need to feel it for yourself. Okay? Everybody else loves you. If you could just love yourself a half.
Look at these two.
If you could love yourself as half as much as these two do, you'd be doing good.
Yeah. I know. Boy, that cat really loves you.
Tony, this one is for you, my friend out there. Hang on, I just put all my cards backwards. Damn dookie, huh?
Oh.
Tony, the novice. Ah, it's kind of funny when you said, what did he just say? He's a tattoo in training.
Developing tattoo artist.
Yeah. It's so funny because it says, the novice comes up. It says, be teachable.
Interesting, Tony. Something that came up the other day in your reading. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. I love all of you guys. Thank you guys so very much for coming in. You know where to find us on Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Central Time. And I shut it down before Mira told me to.
I was going to say, I know, right? I would be live this Saturday, your time, but I'm going to be in Broken Hill this weekend for a whole weekend fair. So I'll be on live at some point.
Awesome.
Right. And are
I
you
didn't tell
scheduling?
anybody when I'm going to do it because I'm going to do paid readings on here. I was trying to do Thursdays, but this Thursday I'm going to have the kids until Thursday night, and then I leave Friday for, if anybody's from Ohio, I'll be out there doing events Saturday and Sunday in Ohio. So I'm just going to do it randomly, and I'm going to do mini readings for $40.
Awesome. Miranda, what were you saying?
Oh, no, I was just going to ask if Michelle had wanted to reschedule her night.
If I schedule it, shit will get in the way. I do much better just flying by the seat of my pants. The problem is that it never slows down.
You guys, we all need to think of a place where we want to
Vegas,
meet.
baby, around a pool and drinks.
Vegas is good for me. I'll see Smokey out there in December.
Where?
Oh, you're going to Vegas?
Meeting Smokey. I don't know if she's still in here or not. It's actually two people that I met here on TikTok. And I remember about 2 years ago, my husband, I was live and he goes, I know what's going to happen. Like, he's a psychic. You know, next thing you know, you're going to be booking flights to like meet your new TikTok friends. And I'm like, these are just people that are just people on a screen. I don't know these people. Well, I know.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
To have a meet and greet.
Nat and I can fly out together.
Heck yeah.
You can pay for my ticket.
You got it. As soon as I start booking you some readings, I'm going to line you up with a whole bunch of readings for your ticket out. There you go.
Yeah, that's why I said next year so we can all save for it. And
I think to Vegas was like $200. It was $200.
I would be coming
now.
to Chicago first because I've got a cousin there.
If we put away $1 a day, we could have it paid off before then. That's not even a cup of coffee.
Don't they always have like I don't know what airline, but they always have like those
$39
sometimes
shit.
they have $99
Like
specials.
in
That for
Vegas?
Mira special would be like less than $2,000. There we go.
Well, like
Exactly.
for
I'd be
the
like,
airfare.
what do you
know?
mean less than?
I thought it was.
Meanwhile,
weird.
just for the passport, it's like $400. We've got the most expensive passport in the world. Like, what the fuck?
Oh wow.
Does your passport last though a lot longer?
10 years?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Oh no,
that's
that's
the
how long
same.
ours is, right?
Yeah, 10 years.
I think it's a universal thing.
How much would a flight be, Mira?
$1,800 we checked.
No shit.
Wow. Oh my God.
We'll have to travel from the other side of the world, dude.
Yeah. How long of a flight would that be for you?
It depends how I go. If it's like from Sydney or Melbourne to LA or something, I think it's like maybe 14, 17 hours, something like that.
And how close are you to Helen?
That's like a 12-hour flight, but it's a different way.
Okay. All right.
We can all go to,
why don't we meet in Germany?
I love
Oh,
Germany.
nah. Why don't we go somewhere that's like halfway between everyone?
yeah,
Somewhere tropical.
Hawaii.
tropical but not scorching hot.
The Bahamas.
Well, look, we're going to be in a pool. We can do readings from a pool.
True.
Yeah. I'll get the banners made. We'll make money there to pay for our drinks. I'll tell you what, you buy me a drink, one card for you.
We swim up to people and be like, hi, we've got a female stepping forward.
Swimming forward.
Sorry, excuse me.
We have
Standing behind you.
mermaid fins on our feet.
That'd be fun if
I have a
people
card
would
for
join
you.
us too, you know.
One shot.
They could swim up
We
to like
probably
the
got
bar and
kicked
get a
out. That would
reading.
be funny.
That would be a lot of fun if everyone could go, even even our followers.
Yeah, guys, we'll
That
tell you
would
why
be-
we'll meet in Vegas.
Yeah.
Me and Speedo, I can see it now.
We need to do like
Who?
a
Tony
gallery
and Speedo, I
event.
see it
All of
now.
us there.
What'd you say,
Tony
Mira?
We need to do a gallery event while we're there.
No shit. That'd
That
be
would
fucking
be
awesome.
so much fun.
That would be fucking awesome.
We gotta figure out what's between us, though. Then
Look, let's wrap it up because look at the time. Otherwise, we're going to be brainstorming for like 3 hours. Let's go.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
I don't know.
Did you guys hear what I said about Tony?
Someplace where the water's really clear and blue.
I
Guys,
just
I'm not done.
How about the Maldives?
I just imagine, isn't Hawaii kind of like between us and Well, I know it's a long distance.
That's
still.
fucking expensive too.
I was gonna
I know.
say it's so expensive
We'll be
there.
on a fucking tent doing a gallery reading on the beach.
I know it's like
Yeah.
it's like the one place I've wanted to go to since I was a kid, and I've been like everywhere, and it's like I haven't gone to the state there. I know it's crazy.
Can you imagine we go to Grand Canyons and then the whole group gets lost because we're idiots?
Yeah, those psychic mediums can't find their way out of a fucking hole.
Yeah, no kidding. We
I
could
think
do a
that was just
donkey ride.
saying that. Don't go there.
We could take a donkey ride down the Grand Canyon.
My dad did
Love
that.
you guys.
Dubai.
Good night.
Love you. Good night, everyone.
Thanks for all the gifts and everything.
Yeah, guys,
Yes,
thank you so much for all the gifts.
Thank you.
All right, love you guys. Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye.
How the fuck do I get out? The fuck? Jesus Christ. You think by now I'm live. What happened to my hair? I lost my bangs. I can't get out. How come I can't get out?
We're stuck in here.
I'm stuck in the box. Oh, I found it. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, no, that's disconnecting Nat. That's not disconnecting me. I'm like, yeah.
Just disconnect me.
I'll try this one.